Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me back. Yes, thank you. I'm not used to second dates. This is fantastic.
Just first ones?
Yes.
Have you gotten more tattoos since I've seen you?
I have. Yes. I just recently got 2 daggers on my neck. Shout out Daniel Strauss, R&D Tattoo, Ridgewood, Queens.
Can you show them or are they like
I'd
copyrighted?
have to take my shirt off.
Oh.
Which is par for the course for a second date.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hold on.
Should I take my shirt off?
I mean, I won't say no.
You first. Here, hold on. Also, I've been in the gym.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you see him?
Yeah, I see them.
Do you like them?
I do. Where's the pointy end?
No, they're 2 daggers going into my neck.
Going into the neck.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Why?
Why not? You can't even tell me.
I can't tell you. Did it hurt?
What do you think, Lauren?
I don't know.
No, it tickled.
Well, by how many you have. So you like pain?
It's right on the neck. Let me show you with my hands. Yeah, but I have to do it in 2 sessions. It needs to get colored. I couldn't do the color because it hurts so. It's the only time I've ever tapped out from a tattoo.
Not your shins? Your shins you didn't tap out?
Shins aren't bad. They get banged up all the time. Yeah.
I would think that the shins would hurt the most. So that hurt the most?
This, my ribs.
Do you have any, I guess you have a little bit of space on your stomach to do more.
I'm getting the goal by the end of the year is to finish my chest, my belly, and get a huge back piece.
What are you going to do when you don't have any space left?
Kill myself. And it's coming up. Thank God. Please let me end this. Yeah. You don't have tattoos?
I have 1 tattoo.
What do you have?
I have a kiss on my ass.
Me too.
No, you don't.
I swear to God. I got lips on my ass.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I got it in a kitchen at a Native American's house in San Antonio, Texas.
Bullshit.
I swear to God. You want me to show you that too?
I don't.
I'll whip my ass out.
Okay, fine. I believe you.
Yeah, that's right.
What kind? Whose lip prints?
My friend Jade kissed my ass, and I got her lips, and I kissed right above her pussy, and she has my lips and a mustache. So when we're together, we make them kiss.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I thought it was going to get me laid with her, and it didn't. And then we just became friends.
It didn't?
No.
God.
I know.
Man, that's a long way to go.
I like it. I like stories and experiences. I have a matching tattoo with Jordan. We have products in New York tattooed on our bodies in a coffin from it's like this logo from this band Incendiary from New York. And I like getting little story tattoos.
Are there any that you regret?
Yeah, well, I regret this. He blasted it too hard, and it's Wile E. Coyote smoking a cigarette dressed as a vampire. And
You are a child.
Really wanted baby want milk. And I got it from this guy who did a butterfly on me, and they stopped tattooing for like a year, and he was like traveling, and then he blasted me with this terrible job. And come to find out, his year break was because he was on heroin. And I didn't know. Yeah.
Well, you think that he would be better with needles.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I guess maybe he was just nodding off while he did it. And then, so that's the only one I regret, but I have to not live in regret, and I have to understand that everything happens for a reason, because if I didn't hate this, I wouldn't have gotten the rest of my arm done. So I got my arm done basically to distract from how
much you
awful
hated
this
that
is.
one.
Yeah, because I don't believe in getting tattoo removal and stuff. I think you should just live with the mistakes you've made and move forward.
Yeah.
You know?
That's mature.
Yeah. Who put the lips on your ass?
Originally, I wanted my mom to kiss a piece of paper, and then I was going to have the tattoo artist trace that. So the backstory on this is that when I was little, my mom would leave early in the morning to go to work, and she
kiss
wore
you on the butt?
She would kiss me on the cheek.
Oh, I get it. That's cute, but weird. That's cute but alarming.
It's very alarming. But I was 18, and
Is she dead?
No, she's alive.
Oh, okay.
But you know how you try to find meaning for tattoos sometimes. So I was like, oh, I can have a kiss on the cheek. But then when I told my mom that it was going on my ass, she was like, no.
Really?
Yeah, she was like, I'm not going to go down as like the person who kissed your ass.
Oh, I thought you meant she wasn't going to go down.
No.
I was like, oh my God, I'm getting hard.
No.
What? So whose lips are it? Is
mine?
Yours? You have your own lips on your ass.
They're my lips on my ass.
Wow, there's some deeper meaning there.
I don't know. I was just young and dumb, and I wanted to get a tattoo. It was my 18th birthday.
Where on your cheek?
On my left butt cheek.
Nice. On like the meat or towards the hip?
It's like on the butt. It's not towards the hip. It's like on the butt.
Well, I'm sure you have a great ass, so it like fits well. I need to like go to the gym and do squats because it is just a straight drop from my back to my legs. And I'm like, this is not a good look. Like girls are always like, you have such a cute butt because you don't have one. I'm like, stop it. I'm insecure.
Hey, if it's cute, it's cute.
Yeah, it's a cutie. But I need to beef it up more if I'm showing off my kiss.
Yeah.
You know? But I like it. I like a little kiss on the butt. Why not?
Yeah.
You know? Who cares?
Yeah. Sometimes it's a kiss on the cheek. Other times it's like kiss my ass.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, kiss my ass. I like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're back for a second date. Have you dated anyone seriously since the last time that you've been on the show?
No.
Have you had flings?
Yes.
How many?
I don't know.
Like a handful? 2 handfuls?
I don't know. When was the last time I was on the show? Like
well, the last time I saw you was a live show.
Oh, that was really fun.
Did you? I want to get back into doing those again.
I had so much fun on that show.
It was a fun show.
Yeah. And you were a great host with like keeping the questions rolling and then having me and Tom there to pepper in jokes. It was great. And dude, the freaks you found for that show was amazing.
They're the best.
Yeah.
The local talent.
Yeah.
In this
and
town.
they're comics too. And there's so many great comics in Austin. Like they know how to like pepper in little jokes while they're doing their, interview thing. So it was really fun. I enjoyed it. But I've had a bunch of flings, but nothing serious. I did date a gal for about a month and she broke up with me twice. And
in a month?
Yeah, it was like, well, she lived in LA and she works in she's a working gal in the moving pictures.
Okay.
Pornography.
Oh, really?
And yeah. Which I don't care. It's cool. Make your bag. You know.
Yeah.
If you're shooting a scene tomorrow, let's hang out tonight and take a couple showers. But go. I don't care. But and it was cool though in a way because I really liked her, and I told myself I will try again and try to make this work. And initially we just had like a fling, and then she was like, I need to be monogamous. I don't like that, girls are like commenting on your things or like whatever.
Hold on, a porn star is saying this?
Well, because a lot of them, it's a job. They're working when they're on set. And then in their private life, things are like very different. So that kind of fucked me up because when we were having sex for the first time, she was like, what do you like? What do you like? And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh my God, she's heard everything. Like, I have to think of another word for butthole. Like, she knows everything. So I panicked. I just went, all of this is good. And I was like, not appealing. And so I, really liked the fact that our sex was like very intimate and very like loving and everything, because everything she does on set is like for work and performative. And so I really like that. But then, she hit me with the monogamous thing, and I haven't done that in like 4 years. And I had to take a little time to process, and we kind of stopped talking. And then I went out to LA and I like laid it on the line. Like, look, like I would love to be monogamous with you. I'd like to be together, and I'm willing to, do what can be done to make this work. But I put up a boundary. I was like, the way I am, like, if we're together, I'm going to like really, really be into you. And I need the whole opposite coast thing isn't going to work. Like, I need you to come on the road with me, and I'll have to like come out to LA a lot. Like, I can't just do like, oh, I'll see you in a month.
That's fair if you're going to have a monogamous relationship.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm on the road. The most I've been in New York since December was 8 days. I've been on the road every weekend since December, and I love it. I'm having the time of my life, but it's like intensely lonely. And if I have a partner, I'd like them to be with me, but it's a big ask to be like, come to Appleton, Wisconsin for the weekend, you know, come to Oklahoma City. But so then we got together, and then like, I was like, yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's make it work. And she was like, what do you mean give it a shot? You don't sound too into it. And I'm like, what? What? And yeah. It was kind of like a little like, whew. And then like 3 days later, she called and was like, listen, like, I don't think I can do this. I am like a very jealous person. And so I kind of like had gotten a vibe. So I was like, I get it. Totally cool. Like I was
she initiated this whole thing of wanting to be monogamous. And then.
Yeah, but she hadn't been I can't get mad at her. She hadn't been in a relationship in a while. This was her first kind of serious thing in a long time. And so, you know, it's hard dipping your toe into that world, and you know, you can overthink things, and I can't like get mad at her for that. But I was proud of myself because I was like, you know what? I put it out there. I told myself I was going to try. I did. It didn't last for that long, but now I know that I'm capable of like kind of falling for someone again. And if the right person comes along, I'd like to do that. But right now, I'm just doing me.
Yeah. You know, when I was younger, I dreamed big, like so many of us do. But as I got older, those dreams shifted from wild ideas to something more real, turning my skills and passions into a business. Starting this podcast and launching our merch felt exciting, but also overwhelming. I worried, what if I can't build a website? What if I don't know how to find customers? Those doubts are totally normal. That's why I love Shopify. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide, including big names like Mattel and Gymshark, but also brands that are just getting started, like ours. We actually use Shopify to run our own merch store, and it makes everything so much easier. They have beautiful, ready-to-go website templates, so you don't have to be a design expert. Need help with product photos, descriptions, or discounts? Shopify's AI tools cover that. Want to grow your audience? Shopify makes email and social media campaigns simple. And if you get stuck, their award-winning 24/7 support is always there. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/date. Go to shopify.com/date. Shopify.com/date. So how long ago was that?
It was like April.
Oh. So it's not that long ago.
No.
Are you guys still friends?
We're still buds, yeah. Yeah, we send each other music and stuff, and talk every once in a while, check in.
Yeah.
You know, what can you do?
And so are you on tour right now?
Yeah. Yeah, so I just played Addison Improv, shout out. It was great. And then me and my lifelong best friend lives in Dallas, so we drove to Austin. I did Kill Tony, and now I'm here. And I got asked to do Montreal just for laughs. So I'm stoked on that. So
that'll be fun.
Yeah, so I leave tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. and I fly up to Canada, and then I go directly from JFL to a weekend in Indianapolis, and then I'm home for 3 days, and I go to Buffalo and then Chicago and Irvine, Oxnard.
So when do you find time to do your show for YouTube?
So it's a travel show. So it's called Ian Do, an odd guy doing odd jobs. So when I'm in these towns, I find someone who has like an interesting job. I show up and they teach me how to do their job, and then I do their job. So I got my tattooing license in Wisconsin.
No way.
All you need is $65 an hour. And
Stop.
I'm a licensed tattooer.
Oh my God.
Wisconsin.
Are you going to be a pastor next?
So I'd love to, you know.
Marry someone.
I have married people before. People started getting engaged at my shows. I signed a wedding license at my show. It's like getting crazy. It's like
that's awesome.
It's cool. Someone would want such a monumental moment in their life to have me be a part of it. But a part of me is like, I don't want to like fuck this up for you, you know.
Is there any job you wouldn't do?
I do everything. Dude, in Chicago, I'm going to train police canines, even though it's ACAB, except when, you know, we need them. I
don't know what that means.
All cops are bastards.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you not learn anything from the summer of 2020?
No.
The summer of love?
I know now.
Yeah, so I just, where was I this weekend? Oh, in Dallas. I went to Plano, Texas, and I did special effects makeup. So I learned how to do like a squib shot where someone on camera, on film, whenever they get shot, they have like a condom full of blood and it kind of explodes to make it look like a gunshot. So I learned how to do that. I learned how to put like a stab wound on someone's face and do all the makeup to make it look realistic. Yeah, they opened up the BattleBots arena for me in Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, and they had me repair a robot, and then I got to control a robot in front of a arena full of people.
This is a genius idea.
I'm having so much fun. Well, the whole thing is, the road is so lonely. If I don't get out and do this stuff, I'm going to put a gun in my mouth.
Well, not until you finish your body with tattoos.
Yeah, I know. And
but you're getting close.
The death clock's ticking. Shout out Trapped Under Ice. And so I was like, dude, I got to start doing something. So every show starts out with me being like, I'm here in this town, and if I don't get out and do something, I'm going to kill myself. So I'm going to, learn how to cut hair in Rochester.
So do people hit you up and they're like, hey, I plant trees for a living. Do you want to come plant a tree?
Well, that'll be like a long episode.
But you know what I mean? I mean, how are you finding these people?
It'll come out in 36 years. I will put something on my Instagram. You can email ianfidance666@gmail.com. And so people email me their towns and jobs, and then I set it up. And some of them, I just put out something on my story week of, and then in the 11th hour, I figure it out. But I also know a lot of my friends are like touring musicians and everything. And so they will hook me up with someone in a town that they know, that they've played and they've made friends. And they're like, hey, you're going to Richmond, Virginia. I know a guy that does this. So why don't I'll link you guys. I'm like, great. So it's been working out. I've been having a blast. So I'm releasing it in seasons on my YouTube, Ian Fidance
Has the
Comedy.
first season been released?
No, well, the whole thing is I have to get more subscribers on my YouTube before I release it.
I feel like this is gonna blow your YouTube channel up.
I'm hoping. I mean, the goal, because it's all out of pocket. It's put me in the poorhouse paying for all this. So the goal is to put it on my YouTube. Hopefully, knock on wood, fingers crossed, people dig it, and then have a network or sponsors want to put some money into it and make it a bigger thing. But even so, like, I'm having so much fun. The money coming out of my pocket sucks, but it's like if I could get some advertisers or someone to put some money into it, it'd be great. But I want to keep doing it. I love it. So we have 6 episodes filmed. That's going to be the first season, and now we're filming the second. And yeah, it's great. Like I'm going to go to Seattle and do like leather upholstery. Like it's I don't know. I'll do anything. It's
so
fun.
Cool.
Because I had a million jobs growing up. So I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none. So I can like pick up anything. And it's funny because initially when they teach me, I'm like awful. And then by the end of the day, I've like got the hang of it.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it. And it's cool because I get to meet people and like learn about people doing these jobs. Like I learned how to make pizzas from scratch at this really good pizza restaurant in Oklahoma City called the Saucy Sicilian.
Okay.
And these like little like Spanish kids were teaching me how to make pizza and everything, and then like it turned into this thing where I was relating to them, but me and this kid both had dead dads, and like we became buddies. He's like the 17-year-old kid that they're trying to get on the straight and narrow, and so like I just bought him a belt and a belt buckle at Allen's Boots in Austin.
Wow.
I'm gonna like send it to him. So there's like a humanity piece to it too, which I really enjoy. So I'm having fun.
I hope you get to blow glass somewhere.
Dude, I love blowing glass. I love blowing glass. I've done it before. It's so fun.
I've never done it, and it looks so fun.
Dude, it's the coolest shit. When someone's so good at blowing glass, it's like
incredible.
Mind-blowing.
It's mesmerizing.
Dude, when they have something and then like a circular like glass thing in the middle, it's like the coolest.
And you can cut it.
Yeah.
And the way, I mean.
Yeah, and you put it in the fire and you spin it around. Oh, it's the best.
I think Gigi Hadid does that now.
Who's that?
She's like a supermodel.
Really?
Yeah, and she.
Call me, I'll blow your glass.
I think she'll blow your glass.
As long as someone's getting blown, I don't care.
Yeah, she's a supermodel.
Oh, that's
like a
great.
famous supermodel, and she blows glass now, and she's apparently
Really?
pretty good at it. Yeah, it's like her thing.
Yeah, see, I'm not getting hooked up with like supermodels doing stuff. I'm with like
But we need to hook you up
little
with supermodels
Mexican
soon.
boys in a kitchen making pizza. If you're a supermodel, hook me up with one of your jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so you're doing all these fun jobs on the road. Are you meeting anyone and trying to go on any dates on the road?
Yeah, and Sally, call me back. I'm only in Austin for one more day. I mean, what the hell is this? I'll meet people, yeah, but it's weird, man. I can't really do one night stands anymore. I need to have like a connection with someone. So I'll have like a girlfriend for the weekend, and then we stay in touch, and then the next time I'm in that town, I'll see them, and it's like nice, but I can't just like hook up with someone and then like never
See them again?
Yeah, like I'm like old.
I think
like have to like get into like what's sad?
I think one night stands are kind of sad.
Yeah, I mean they could be hot, but dude, some people like this dude. Oh my god, God bless you. But this girl showed up in like fishnets and a shirt that said slut, and she's like, I got a hotel room. Come by tonight. I just need one night. And I was like, no. I just call your father. Like, go to church. You know, I just want to watch Forensic Files alone. You know. But like I don't know if I love meeting people and making connections, or even if I just make a friend, it's great. Like my friend Jade, like we didn't hook up, but now every time I go to San Antonio, I go out to dinner with like her and her friends and like all the Native Americans that were in the kitchen when I got tattooed on the table. Like I just like making friends, and it's nice because it can get like intensely lonely on the road, you know, and then you're like, you know, I get off stage after doing like 2 hours, I do an hour set, and then the meet and greet takes like, you know, an hour, and it's just my brain's bursting with endorphins. I'm just like left alone in a hotel room. And if I meet someone, I'm like, look, we don't have to have sex, but if you want to like eat chips and hang out in my hotel room, I don't care. Like,
yeah, just to
let's
hang
go
out.
shoot darts or whatever. Yeah, like I really love ping pong, so like, but I have to have like not just like anyone, you know, because there are like because I'm open about my sexuality. A lot of like couples want me to like fuck them, and it's never like you and Gigi Hadid. It's two people that look like Bebop and Rocksteady, or like they just were born at a Renaissance fair. And they're like, my fingernails haven't been cut in 3 years. Let's play comb the grease out of my husband's hair. And I'm like, get away from me.
That's who you're referencing?
yeah. It's always one pig and one rhino looking motherfucker.
Oh my God. That would give me nightmares.
Some guy with thinning hair and a girl that's like really, you know,
the
Lizzo.
same size as him. Yikes.
You know, I appreciate the love. Keep buying tickets, but I don't want to fuck you.
Oh my God. So how do you tell? I mean, do you just say no?
Let's role play. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, Ian, you're so funny and you don't look like you have a costume face. Do you want to fuck me and my husband tonight?
These people think they're comics.
I was just making a joke.
Oh.
They don't say that.
I'm like, no, my God.
I was like reassuring myself.
That you didn't look like that.
Here, let's try again. I'll be someone that wants to fuck you.
I was so
No, you're
shocked.
okay. You're me after a show, and I'm with my
I'm
couple.
you. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Ian, you have value, and people like you, even though you tell yourself a story in your head that they don't. It's okay being 40 with cats. Do you want to fuck me and my husband?
Ooh, I don't know. I need to get to bed by 7 p.m. tonight.
Okay, well, it's actually 11:30, so you're a liar.
Yeah, well, you're ugly.
Jesus, Lauren, that's not how you handle it. Oh my God. Holy shit.
I don't know about that.
Here, I'll be me. You be the couple.
I be the person coming up to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, and we know that you're bi.
Yes, I'll fuck you.
Oh, God! That's
Lauren, I'll fuck you. I'll suck you. I'll fuck you, whatever. Let's get out of here. I'll kill for you.
But we have to be monogamous. From here
Okay,
on out.
anything. Jesus Christ. All right. I'll fart through a speakerphone and I'll love you forever.
Ian, we got to get you like a permanent person.
Yeah, I'd like that.
How do
Eventually.
how do we get you a permanent person?
I don't know. If I learned anything from Beauty and the Beast, you got to lock them in your castle until they love you. No, I mean, I'm open to it. It's just,
What's your red flag? Because you're so fun and you're so nice and you're
you're
so
sweet.
open.
Thank you.
What's going on? What's your red flag?
My red flag is me. I'm very busy and I hate hearing the sad in someone's voice of going like, I miss you. I wish you were here. And it makes me feel like helpless because I want to solve the problem. And the only way to solve it is to not be on the road all the time. You know, even someone in New York, I live in Brooklyn. And if they live in Manhattan, that's like a long distance relationship. Or even like, dude, I'm never home. So when I'm home, I'm like, I don't want to leave my apartment. I want to be with my cats. I want to eat my cherries. I want to spit the pits in my seltzer that I've already drank. And I want to watch documentaries and play video games. And then they'll be like, come over. And I'm like, no, you come over. And then it's a war of attrition.
Spicy.
Yeah.
No,
I know.
you come over.
I know. That's what
hot.
I'm saying. Yeah.
I
got kind of dumped because I would never go to this guy's house that I was seeing. And he lived in an old firehouse. He lived in Spike Lee's old house that he wrote Do the Right Thing in. He was like this rich guy. A part of me was like, dude, I should just be like a house husband.
Yeah,
Like,
or the pool guy.
quit all
pool
this.
boy.
Yeah.
Well, are you always on tour?
Yeah.
Always?
Yeah.
Are you
Like,
always going to be on tour?
42 weekends of the year. You sound like every ex I've ever had. Are you always going to be doing this? Do you think you want to quit and be a carpenter in Philadelphia? No, Olivia. And that's the problem that existed when we dated. And now we're trying to do it again. What's the point?
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, well, you're asking a question you already know the answer for.
Okay, I didn't know we were dating.
Well,
You're talking to me like a boyfriend.
sorry. I wish. By the way, shout out YMH. When I did the live pod, you guys gave me like 4 cartons of cigarettes.
Yeah.
And that fucking ruled. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was awesome. They're $20 a pack in New York. So you guys really saved me some money.
What?
Yeah, well, I got a guy. Shout out Ali, El Stop Gourmet.
You know, I got mushrooms in New York at a barber shop. It was the weirdest thing.
What?
Yeah, I went to New York and I was
Like psychedelics?
yeah. And there was this gay guy that was like walking around.
I'm the mushroom man.
He was the mushroom man.
Hey!
He was in Central Park and he was literally like so high. You could tell that he was like staring at this tree.
You bought mushrooms from a gay man in Central Park?
No, I bought mushrooms from a gay man's barber.
Uh-huh.
And so I asked him where he got his mushrooms. He said this barber. So we go to the barber shop. We go in. We're like, hey, heard you guys have mushrooms here. And the guy's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And we're like, well, this gay guy in Central Park said that you guys have mushrooms here.
But first you have to suck my dick through a hole in the wall.
Well, he was like, oh, yeah, we got mushrooms.
Oh, Frank.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay. Duh. And then he goes in the back and then he comes out and he has this like really colorful cellophane bag of all these little waffle cones. They look like little snow cone waffle cones, and they were filled with chocolate, and the chocolate was psychedelic. They were so good. We ate them all.
Yeah, did you
and then
have
we
a
went
good
to the Met.
experience?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I get like shaky and vomit if I eat them. So after like 2 hours,
I
it
haven't
wasn't
done
good.
that shit in like 10. I'm 10 years sober. I haven't done that shit in forever, man.
Well, if you want some, I know a gay guy.
I do not want some. I'm sober. Unless you want me to sneak in here and rob you of your studio.
I
don't think that would put me on a bad path.
Then don't do that.
I'm not.
What is the worst thing you did when you were getting fucked up?
Jesus. Like worst situation I got in?
Yeah.
I mean, one time I woke up naked in this guy's bed and he was like, I woke up, I was like, whoa, how'd I get here? He's like, well, you met me in a pizza shop last night and you bet me a slice of pizza I couldn't fuck you in the ass. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you were making a real big stink about it, so I brought you home. I was like, well, did you fuck me in the ass? He's like, no, you wouldn't let me, and you passed out naked in my bed like a fat pig. And I was like, well, Charles, looks like you owe me a slice of pizza.
Wow.
One time I met this gay guy at this gay bar I used to go to, and I lied to him and told him I was a writer for SNL, and I'd look at his script. So his script was called Lower East Side Ballers, and it was a musical about these street basketball players trying to make it in the Big Apple. And I wish I still had it because I would love to do a table read of this horrific musical this bald black gay man from the Lower East Side wrote. And he blew me while I read it, and then I couldn't get hard because I was on cocaine, and then I stole his coke. And I'll never forget leaving his apartment. He was like, where's my coke? And I was like, I don't know, but I'll get back to you about the script. And I just like ran down the road.
It sounds like you had a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, and then my last run, I was bleeding out of my left nostril, snorting out of my right, puking in a toilet, and I drank hand sanitizer in a Greyhound bus headed to an ex-girlfriend's house because I got kicked out of a bar and they stopped serving me. So it was a lot of fun.
Until
Until it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, what can you do?
Quit.
Yeah, I did.
For 10 years?
10 years and counting.
That's awesome.
By the grace of God.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks. My life's infinitely better.
Do you still find yourself in fun situations?
All the time.
I guess you're doing your show. That's a super fun
but
situation.
also like I've really learned, and I love like meeting people in new sobriety and like being able to show them that you can have fun sober. Because the toughest thing and the biggest hill to climb really is like imagining your life without drugs and alcohol. You know, it like becomes so boring. But I think it's important to show people you can have fun in sobriety and like still have, you know, a lust for life without having to depend on something that really just anesthetizes you and makes you, you know, lesser of who you were meant to be. So
yeah,
I really enjoy sobriety. I mean, as long as I'm like working on myself and doing everything that I'm supposed to do, but there's been times when I've found more misery in sobriety than I did drinking. That's a fucking gnarly place to be, you know?
What do you think is the most miserable thing about sobriety?
Jesus.
Sorry.
No,
I'm just curious.
No.
I'm like sober too.
This is the most vulnerable I've ever gotten on a date. We've covered so much.
I know.
This is amazing. What was your question?
What's the most miserable thing about sobriety?
I mean, sobriety is only as miserable as you allow it to be. You know, it's like the toughest thing is life on life's terms, you know, and having to deal with the reality of life without having something to make those feelings go away, you know?
Yeah.
So it's all dependent on how you feel and how, you know, like when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do as a sober member of society in the rooms of recovery, and, you know, I feel it. And then that's pretty miserable. You know, like being like miserable in like one of the toughest things is having to realize that like without alcohol, you're still a problem. You know what I mean? Like the alcohol is like a symptom of the disease of alcoholism, which is like an uneasiness with life. And so alcohol and drugs help me cope. And now without it, I have to find a way to cope on my own. And like actually doing the work is pretty tough because a lot of people stop drinking and they're like, oh, why aren't things better? I stopped drinking. It's like, well, now the fucking work begins, dickhead.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, your skin looks great.
That's very sweet of you to say. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've heard that whenever I'm on set, the makeup artist goes, oh, we don't have to do much. You have really good skin. I'm like, well, can we pretend? I love getting
Brush me with your
touched.
brushes.
Yeah. You have great skin too. Have people been telling you that you've been glowing since you had a baby?
No.
Really? I was going to say that when I saw you, but I felt like that was a thing people always say, but I meant it.
I think it is a thing that people always say, but not to me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not often though that a guy has such nice skin.
Oh, thanks.
So,
I appreciate that.
And I feel like probably a lot of it has to do with being sober.
Yeah, but it's funny because I smoke like 2 packs a day and I drink coffee. But
can't tell.
I think I'm praying to God I'm one of those people that like lives and they're like, what's the secret? And I'm like, I just smoked every day. You know, those like old
They're
grandmas.
like 110 years old and they're like, the secret to life.
Like that. I feel like that's like I smoke when I ride a bike and I feel like it opens my lungs up more to like breathe better.
Because you're taking deep breaths.
Yeah. Well, I also started boxing and I'll like rip a cig before we go and my stamina is like not that bad for someone that smokes. I just have to get better at like connecting my body to my mind.
Yeah. Do you think you'll ever stop smoking?
I mean, eventually, but not anytime soon.
Did being sober or getting sober make you any more religious?
No, I mean, that's like a real tough thing is like, you know, like, I don't know. I always, this is like such another like hokey thing, but like the kind of cool thing about sobriety is that like you do need to find something that's greater than yourself to believe in so that you can like help. Like if I believe that something helped you get sober and I want your sobriety, then I need to believe that something can help me get sober, and whether it's another person or people or, you know, something out there. But I've kind of evolved to where I have like a buffet of my idea of like God and a code of conduct. Like I really love like Native American spirituality, Buddhism, some tenets of Islam I really love. And you have to like unlearn that programming of religion and God that you were like taught as a kid that kind of drives people away from the church, you know? And I think religion is such a cool thing, but humans make it so shitty.
Because they make it cliquey and they make it all about
going to
church.
hell if you sin.
Yeah.
You know? And then you're like living with this like
it's not very inviting.
No. But then also the mega churches where you have these young people that are like, dude, our church is different. Come on in. You're like, that's too inviting. Like, I don't want to be a part of that where some like autistic teenager with a headset is playing the drums behind glass while some like young guy is like preaching about how cool God is. But you know, he's like the fucking people that are like, I'll be a counselor. Is that too specific?
Sounds incredibly relatable.
Yeah.
To most churches.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Church sucks, but the idea of like going somewhere.
But I think you
week,
pinpointed that.
Yeah. Has having a baby made you connect more with something out there?
I think that having a baby has made me connect more with technology.
What?
Yeah.
How?
There is so much technology.
See, I don't like that. That makes you like a spy helicopter parent. That's like, I have to watch every single second.
No. It's actually the opposite.
What do you mean?
So like my son has this bassinet that he sleeps in and it's called a snoo. And there's this technology in it and there's a button.
Sounds like one of the girls that tries to fuck me after a show.
A snoo?
Oh, the snooze coming up. I gotta get out of here.
Damn. Well, I won't relate this to anything weird then, but it rocks.
Right.
According to how the baby is doing.
Right.
So if the baby starts fussing or crying, it rocks a little harder and there's a sound machine built into it and it puts them to sleep.
Right, but didn't like parents used to do that?
I don't know about
like
I don't want to be up
connection.
at 2 hours every night doing it.
Yeah, but you don't think that distance is the connection between a parent and the baby? Because it's like, oh, I'll just let the computer do it.
Dude.
Like iPad kids? That freaks me out.
There's no iPads.
Good.
We don't use screens.
Good.
But when I'm with him all day long for 24 hours at nighttime, I'll let a computer rock that little fucker to sleep. Rock him away.
Yeah, I can't imagine, man. Some of my friends are like, yeah, I got an hour of sleep. I'm like, me too, but I don't have a kid.
Well, everyone always says like, oh, when I have a kid, I'm not going to have any plastic in my house. Everything's going to be glass and I'm going to do Whole Foods and I'm going to do like no screens and this and that. And you have this like beautiful idea of how your family and your household and your bubble is going to be. Give it 4 fucking weeks.
Yeah. And then you're like, anything to make it stop.
You're like, you have so many toys because they get so bored with one that then suddenly they get bored, they cry, they throw it, and then they look at you and it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, but then they're also sponges and they pick up on shit.
Yeah.
Like stuff you say and everything.
Yeah.
You know, like I couldn't imagine having to like watch my mouth around something, not knowing like if something I say when they're 2 is going to affect them for the rest of their life.
That's a bit of a mind fuck too.
Yeah.
But until they're like 5 months or 6 months old, they can't even sit up by themselves.
That's when you get all your cussing out.
You're holding this thing.
Yeah.
And you can't walk away or let it go. You can put it down in like a bouncy chair for maybe 30 seconds.
Good God.
And you have to, and that's like your one window to go to the bathroom.
I know.
And then they're scream crying when you come back.
Hearing all this really makes me
frustrated.
Hearing all this really makes me empathize with Casey Anthony. You know?
She has a boyfriend?
She just needed some time off. Does she?
She does.
Wow.
I randomly saw on Instagram that she's like dating someone now.
Whoa.
She's got like a serious
I wonder what
relationship.
that first date's like.
I don't know.
Let's role play.
See, look. That's her.
Is that her?
Yeah, she's on a date.
She was so much hotter when she was in prison.
Yeah, there's something about a murder on the loose. Murderer.
She really has just dead eyes.
I wonder why.
Is that the guy?
I think so.
That guy looks like Freddy Krueger without the makeup. That's
crazy. Can't see that far.
That's crazy.
Freddy
looks like Robert Englund.
Shit. Is that him at the bottom right?
Yeah. No. I think that's like her dad. Oh my God.
Oh, whoa.
Who's that?
Golly.
Oh, God.
Estranged wife? Why did I have to say it so weirdly?
Put that forehead away.
I was just going to say, it
Good
kind of
God.
bulges out.
I guess is it like a requirement in jail to tweeze your eyebrows to death? What the hell is that?
I think she's doing that with her fingers. Man.
Right? Doesn't it? It's the same guy. Wow.
He had a facelift.
Damn. How'd they meet?
How'd you pinpoint that?
I don't know. I have a sick thing in my mind. I don't know. I'm sick, lady.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's wild. Of course she'd get with a young Freddy Krueger.
Good for her. You know, on the rebound. Would you ever date a murderer?
No.
What if some guy was like, look, like
No.
Dude, have you seen that show, like Tough Questions or something? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That show on Netflix. It's like Australian. They like interview marginalized people and ask them direct questions. And they ask every marginalized group under the table, like across the
one of y'all just
spectrum,
say yeah?
like direct questions, except for black people, and being like, why are you guys always so loud? But they have one that's like, are you I murdered someone. And I put it on with a girl thinking it was going to be funny. Like I was in a bar fight and I was a biker, or like I thought it was going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And it was like the saddest thing ever. It was some guy, they were all Australian, and it was some guy who was like, they're like, so who did you kill? And he's like, I accidentally killed my son. You're like, oh God. He's like, I ran him over. He was a little tiny guy behind the car. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is horrific.
You can't ask that. Did you know that Dog the Bounty Hunter, I just saw this morning that his stepson was accidentally murdered by his father?
Really?
Shot.
By dog?
No, Dog the Bounty Hunter has a stepson.
Uh-huh.
Went hunting or out shooting or something with his father, the stepson's actual dad. And the actual dad
killed his
in
stepson.
A fatal accident,
Oh my God.
killed his stepson today or
Jesus
yesterday.
Christ.
I know.
Can you imagine?
No.
So you wouldn't date that guy?
No.
You wouldn't date a guy that was like, look, I got to be honest. Like, I accidentally shot someone hunting.
No.
No?
Would you are you fucking the rhino and the hippo?
Well, it's different between being born ugly and shooting someone.
But no.
No?
No.
I don't think I would either.
I mean, that's scary. You don't want to die.
But it's also like, if it's an accidental thing, people deserve redemption, right?
No.
No?
Do you think so?
I mean, it all depends. Like, not Casey Anthony, but this poor guy killed his son by accident. It's like, you know, he feels bad enough.
Oh, it's his grandson? Wife's son.
What the hell happened to Beth? Is that Beth?
She died too.
She died?
Yeah.
How'd she
In a horrific
die?
big boob accident.
Wow.
What happened to Beth? God, man. Life comes at you fast.
Man, comes at these people even faster. Illness and death?
Throat cancer.
Oh my
Throat cancer. Oh, God.
God.
It's like looking into my future.
No.
Yeah. Dude, that's a crazy thing about not having like a person because, you know, I'll get all these like, you know, DMs or like boobs and I'm just like saying I'm copying, pasting the same thing. Like, whoa, those are nice tits. Whoa, that's a butt. Whoa, I don't have anyone to take care of me when I'm older. You know?
Yeah.
Like, whoa, no one's going to help me clean out my hoarding mother's home, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, I'm honest with everyone that I'm with. Like, they know the score, you know, but it's like, I don't know. I would like to settle down, but it's like, I don't know. How'd you know when you were ready?
To settle down?
Yeah.
I've always been ready to settle down.
So you're like a serial monogamous.
Oh, yeah.
So then is it the person or is it the idea of settling down?
No, it's got to be the right person. Like, I'm not afraid to break up with someone.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been in like one long relationship after another. Yeah.
You don't ever get fearful that like you should be alone at all or like you should be kind of sowing your wild oats with a guy who's sitting across from you?
I don't do good alone. I don't do good alone.
Really?
Yeah. I am not my best self alone.
I've had to learn how to be alone. Like I've had to take time with myself instead of being like, because then it's like, I feel like you're just like, not, maybe you're like subconsciously using someone to be your, like I get lost in the difference between having someone that's your rock or having someone that you're using because you can't be with yourself. Does that make sense?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I forced myself to like be alone, to be the rock for myself before I can, you know.
This is going to sound weird, but I'm like such a rock for
Wouldn't be
myself.
The first thing.
That sounds weird.
Yeah. You're a rock for yourself.
I'm so stable with myself. And when I'm in a relationship, I'm so giving. Like I like to cook.
Yeah.
I'm like Susie homemaker. I clean the house. I will do all the laundry.
Yeah.
Like I'm built
to
be with someone and make a man's life better.
See, that's what I want. But I also want, like, I've enjoyed cooking. Like, I would like you cook and I'll clean up the dishes. You wait on me and then I'll wait on you. Like, I think my love language is like gift giving because I always give like trinkets.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, I think I have all the love languages. I like touch, words of affirmation, compliments, gift giving.
Yeah.
And I just want that like in return, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't want to become lazy because I lived with one person and we became like roommates instead of like partners. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that again. So I think I had to learn how to like be on my own so I don't slip into like being like lazy in a relationship again. But now I've been on my own so long, I'm like, I don't think I ever want to live with someone again. I really like my life, you know?
Yeah.
A part of me is like, dude, I'll just be a bachelor and I've thrown myself into my friendships. I used to get really upset. Like I'd come home and I'd have no one, but it's like, so now I go and meet up with friends or I do an activity to make myself not just be like a fucking slug at home. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm happy. I'm content. It's not like I have this like thing where I feel empty anymore because I don't have a partner because I've spent a lot of time like working and being that for myself. So it'll happen when it happens, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll see, you know?
Well, I hope you meet someone that makes you happy, that you can have.
What if the next time I come back, I'm like married?
I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, okay. Why? Why not? Why not me? Lauren?
It's not that it won't happen.
You hope I find someone and then now you think it won't?
No, I hope you do.
Uh-huh.
But you probably won't.
Why? The hell kind of gypsy curse is this? This is the worst fortune telling I've ever got in my life.
I'm sorry.
My God, Zoltar.
I'm just...
Fuck you. What the hell is this? You're a great guy. Oh, what if I find someone? Let me tell you something, freak. You won't.
No, I'm just saying that the odds of
What? You're really digging a deeper hole for yourself. Go ahead, finish.
By the time you're gonna come back so soon.
Oh, here it comes. Uh-huh.
You're gonna come back so soon.
Look at you buttering my bread.
That I feel like you'll be on season 3
Yes.
of your show, and you might have found someone else that wants to be monogamous.
Yes.
But you're always on tour, and you're probably gonna fall for someone that is like spicy.
Ooh. Caliente. I love Latinas.
I'm glad we flipped that around. I feel like for you to settle down, you're going to have to want to settle down, and it doesn't sound like you really want to.
Well, maybe, polyamory sounds appealing until you meet the people that are into it. Then you're like, I don't want to be involved in that. But the idea of like going back to someone is nice. But then it's like, how do you, not get distracted by someone else, So I don't know.
Gotta fall in love.
I do want to fall in love, but I'm happy with the love I have for myself and the people around me for now.
Right.
If you're out there, I'll find you. I don't know. The universe will provide. It'll happen.
All right. Well,
let's make a bet.
Okay. Let's make a bet.
Okay. What should we bet, fellas?
Well, this is our bet.
I
bet by the time you come back,
you
will have been in another monogamous relationship.
But it won't be marriage.
But you won't be married.
And what will you win if that's correct?
If that is correct,
yes,
then you have to buy me a slice of pizza.
This is the most boring bet I've ever heard.
Okay, fine. Life. Then you have to get a tattoo
of your lips on my ass.
Of my lips on your ass.
Yeah. All right. Looks like I am going to intentionally do what you say. Whoopsies.
What? And then let's say you are married. You come back and you're married. What?
Give me $5,000.
Give you $5,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
If you come back and you are actually married in like a real marriage, I'll give you $5,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Time to fucking 90-day fiance it up.
But it has to be real.
No.
So you're coming back on next week.
All right. Yeah, really. Oh my God. I have to find a little whore before then.
And it has to be real.
A little muñeca.
Yeah.
That's a little doll in Spanish. I've learned that they like that.
All right. Until then.
Yes.
Where can people find you?
Looking for my muñeca. So I can win that cold hard $5,000.
Whoa! Ozzy Osbourne died. I thought he was already dead.
Oh, Lauren, please. He's not even cold yet. Oh my God. You know what? He went out on his own terms. He knew he was going to go. He had that big celebration in Birmingham. Everybody showed up and showed out and let him know the love and affection that they've had for him and how they've impacted, how their lives have been impacted by him. And he almost had like a funeral for himself with that reunion. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, if there's any, it's shocking, but it's like, such a beautiful way to go,
Yeah.
Imagine before you die, you get to see how much you're loved.
That is true.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is really beautiful.
Wow.
Wasn't he like the king of the underworld? Like the
what?
Like he ate bats, didn't he?
We're not going to have conjecture and ignorance.
I guess this is like
about
a hard.
Ozzy
I
Osbourne
thought he did.
right now.
Did he not eat bats?
Well, keep it a thought and don't say it out loud. He didn't.
Or was it
eat
a bat
bats.
stuffed with a sausage?
Somebody threw a bat on stage. He thought it was fake. He bit the head off, and then he had to deal with the prejudice from people like you, thinking that's all he was about.
Yeah.
But he was about so much more.
What was he about?
Metal.
And
the Dark Lord.
See, the Dark Lord. That's like literally what I just said. Wasn't he the king of the underworld?
No, that was all like a show. He basically invented heavy metal with Black Sabbath. Do you know nothing?
Don't know a lot. I guess this was a really weird way to end our show.
God bless Ozzy.
Ozzy
Anyway, you can
Oz.
find me at ianimal69 on Instagram, ianfidance.com for all my dates. My walk-up song will now be "Crazy Train" in memory of Ozzy. He's finally with Randy Rhoads in heaven, his best friend and guitarist that died in a plane accident many moons ago. Bark at the moons ago. Sorry, my autism's coming out about music. Wow. Man, that honestly though, you can't be sad. He had such a beautiful send-off.
I'm not sad.
You don't know anything about what's going on. So this means nothing to you. Maybe if they were like, oh, star of Shahs of Sunset Millionaire House died, you'd be like, oh, tragic.
Yeah.
But this is real life. This isn't some influencer on a TV show.
Let's put it this way. I just found out that he was in Black Sabbath.
Warren! Oh!
I thought he was a solo artist.
Now that I know you have expendable $5,000, I'm just gonna rob you and leave.
You're not on drugs anymore. That's
what you think.
That's not your style.
I'm gonna snort some ants in memory of Ozzy.
Man, so Ozzy Osbourne was not a solo artist. Did not eat.
Stop!
Was in Black Sabbath. Damn. Sucks. That sucks.
Dude, I would love the next article to come out, like reactions to Ozzy, and it's just Lauren being like, sucks.
Okay.
This is fun.
I can't wait to have you back.
Can't wait to be back.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me. I always have fun when I'm with you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and shout out, guys. Thanks for those smokes. Really appreciate it.
And thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of First Date. We'll see what happens next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today is a very funny comedian. You can see him on tour. He also has his own show. It's called The Joey Show. Give it up for Joey Avery.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you came in from New York.
Yes,
You look warm.
I am. Yeah. I am dressed like a green screen, but I am warm. I'm swimming in this hoodie, but it's nice.
I like oversized hoodies.
Yeah, it's nice. And on an airplane, you want to like be in a blanket the whole time anyway,
Yeah.
so it's perfect.
How soon do you stand after an airplane lands?
I wait my turn because I'm a respectful human being. I want to stand, but these sick fucks who are in the back, like charging like we don't live in a society, kind of bothers me, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a line. Sorry that you got 29F. I'm in 10. I go after 9. It's not that hard. It's very simple. But I'll stretch the legs if I need to. But I'm a window guy, so I'm kind of trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like when someone stands up and then hovers over you with their like bag. So like you have no...
The amount of social anxiety, like the second the plane lands, is so intense. I like people. I start hating everybody. Like, it's bad. I don't like it at all. And I usually have to pee, too, because I'm a window guy, but I'm a liquids guy.
Ooh,
So
what
I'll,
a
like,
bad combo.
It's a tough combo. But I'm also a gridded out guy. I don't go to the bathroom on the plane.
You don't?
I try. I mean, if it's a long flight, but I did, 4 hours today, 2 coffees before, 2 waters,
Brave.
and I just retained my liquid.
Wow, you must be extremely dehydrated to retain that much liquid.
No, I know it was mind over matter. I'm so hydrated. I'm keeping all of my fluids.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It's a great
can't
flight
do
though.
that.
Got some work done.
I pee just from laughing, so
Yeah.
I admire that. That's
Do
good
you
for
pee more now that you're pregnant?
Oh, that's like such a silly question.
Because you're peeing for two?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm eating for 2. I'm peeing for
you're peeing
2.
for 2.
And my boyfriend drinks for 3.
That's well, he needs to. Yeah, that's good. Someone in the family has to stay getting hammered.
He needs to maintain
Yeah.
his alcohol intake for all of us.
It's a fun quotient, and you're a family now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here are some appetizer questions. I see a ring on your finger. Are you
Yes,
married?
I am.
How long have you been
It would
married?
be a crazy flex to just wear this.
If you
like-
just weren't married and you were like,
I saw that one episode of Seinfeld where they said girls like it. No, I'm married. I've been married for 2 years. We've been together for 13.
how old are you?
I'm 34.
You look really young.
Thank you. I moisturize and I retain all my liquids.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Peeing ages
You've got
you.
a lot of water.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How did you meet her?
College.
What was she studying?
Boy, coming with the stumpers out of the gate. No,
You're like, this dick?
Yeah. How to suck on it? No, no, that's my wife. She was studying it at the school that we went to. She studied a thing called management science, I think, which is kind of like the closest thing to a business degree, but it's very mathy because she wanted to do engineering, but then was like, I can't, because she's like, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. She tried though.
Yeah. Yeah. I could never do anything that involves math.
No, I'm more of a vibes guy.
Yeah.
Math is low on vibes. They're like, that was wrong. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that felt right. I was down with math until they put the letters in.
Oh.
And I was like, don't bring the alphabet into this.
I was never good at math at anything.
Yeah.
Ever.
Can you do like basic arithmetic? Like,
I failed pre-algebra
okay.
3 years in a row.
Okay. Wow.
Had to
You
go.
couldn't make an adjustment?
No, there's no adjustment with
Okay.
this brain. Like,
Yeah.
once you're retarded,
Yeah. You just kind of.
you just go
peeing
with
with your
it.
pants
You're
around your
like,
ankles.
I
Yeah.
can't do this.
Yeah.
And so my parents kept thinking that I could, but I couldn't. And so 3 years in a row, I failed. I had to go to like Sylvan Learning Center.
Oh, that's tough.
That's
like, tough.
Yeah, that's where like people go with like true impairments.
I came up through the San Francisco comedy scene, and there was a house in San Francisco that a bunch of comics lived at, and it was always called Sylvan House because it was where all the like rejects and like dumb kids lived. And I guess they realized one
Yeah.
day all the like, open micing like comics were like, were you in Sylvan? And then they
Yeah.
so we just referred to it because they were all impaired.
Yeah, I couldn't say my R's.
Yeah.
So I was like, quick it. They were like, what does a lion do? I'm like, it was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I
was
don't know
that like
how-
a Jersey accent?
Thank God I'm attractive.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, you'd be
Because otherwise,
you would not have anything in that belly.
This would be
yeah, that would be empty.
yeah.
Does
So,
anyone get fucked for their math prowess? Is that a thing?
Asians must.
Well, yep.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
Just saying. Like, that's how they're
I don't know if that's a
so-
byproduct. I don't know if that's.
I'm not sure, but I'm dumb, so if I get canceled, it won't shock anybody.
As a white guy, I can tell you Asians get fucked for a variety of reasons.
It's not just their cars.
Stereotype.
That super
yeah.
fast Honda.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm usually not this rude. So do you let's get back into dating and not
Yes.
stereotyping
Right. That's good.
Asians.
No.
Do you still talk to any of your exes?
No, I only have one.
Only one
Yeah.
that you ever were like
I
truly
mean,
with?
for a real relationship,
Yeah.
I've been with two people, my wife and one ex who's like high school into early college. And I've been with several other people and I'm friends with some of them, but none that I was like deeply involved with.
Right. And so I assume you're married, you don't talk to her. Do you think that for other people, going back to an ex is a good or a bad idea?
For what purpose?
Just like, there's always a play. I feel like people go back to their ex when they're bored.
Yeah.
There's no one else. They've been waiting. They've been going out. They feel like maybe going back to their ex
Yeah.
is better.
I heard something interesting that was like when you go back, part of what you're trying to do is like live in the past. Like you're trying to rewind your own clock. You're trying to revisit a different version of you.
Yeah.
You're trying to be younger you. You're trying to live in like nostalgia. And it's probably awesome. I haven't done it, but I would imagine you go back, you smash, you're like, this is unreal. And then, you know, an hour after that, you're like, God damn, this person fucking pisses me off.
It's
I
the
totally
same
forgot
shit.
about that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it could work, but it's very case by case.
I agree.
You know?
I've never gone back to an ex and it worked out.
No, it seems like a really fun, exciting thing to do for 2 weeks until you realize why, you know.
Y'all broke up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Where do you think is the perfect first date?
Oh, that's a great question. I've never been on a date before.
How did you start dating your wife?
I met my first girlfriend in high school, right? And then I met my wife in college. So I would just be like at parties like, what's up? You know, and then just try and just get girls that way by just being around at parties and social events. But it wasn't like sitting down and like, let's get to know each other. Like obviously I've taken women on dates, but it was people I was already seeing.
Okay.
I've never gone on like a first date and been like, so what's your deal?
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
Yeah. You know, so this is it. This is my first date.
Wow. So what do you do? Do you have an if you and your wife, what's
Yeah.
her name?
I don't usually say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll call her
It's just a non-public
Penny.
figure. Okay, Penny.
So Penny.
Yeah.
How did you and Penny start like taking it outside of college? What did you guys do? You had to have done were you already a comic?
No, we met before I ever did comedy. We were in college. We would just like see each other at parties and then it would just be like, come over, you know, and then you just kind of hang out and hook up. You'd go, you know, do fun things, go to the beach.
I don't know. Listen, Joey, I didn't go to college. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
I, know
I
it's gonna
forgot.
Shock you.
You don't know how to read. I completely forgot. Well, we've had two very different life experiences.
I don't even know what college is like.
I don't know what
okay?
dates are like.
I don't know what
So
a
this
campus
is
looks like
perfect.
or a dorm room. So none of that stuff.
Yeah, you're kind of just floating around. I would say a great first date spot. I mean, like the classic thing is going out to dinner, but that's what everybody does.
Right.
I think like a beach day would be great.
Okay.
You know? And I might be thinking back to I went to college in San Diego, but it's like you go to the beach, you're hanging out, vibes are good. You get to kind of see what you're working with.
100%.
You know, each other. You're like almost naked, so you're not going to be surprised.
Yeah.
You could and you know, you could, if that person is a sober person, you can be active. If they like to get fucked up, you can catch a day fade. Day fade, you can smash, then you can go to dinner after that. Then you have a low pressure dinner. You already had sex.
That's a day fade.
That's a day fade.
What the fuck? That's the most California thing
yeah.
you could have ever said.
Catching a day fade is awesome.
Oh.
Where are you from?
I lived in California for 16 years.
Uh-huh.
And if any guy would have referred to a date as a day fade.
No. The day fade's getting drunk during the day.
Okay.
It's not like, that's not how I'm referring about our time together. That's just any time you start getting hammered during the day.
That's just what it's called.
Catching a day fade.
Fucking loser, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah. If I'm gonna catch a wave. I'm gonna catch a day fade. I'm gonna go catch a wave. And then I'm like,
Yeah,
probably
it's
maybe.
fun.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you?
I do.
Where are you from?
Texas.
Okay, nice.
Mesquite.
Okay.
I know
What do you call it? Like strapping on a yeehaw? Something like that.
No, there was no. I didn't even have like my first kiss till I was 16, and I didn't lose my virginity until I was like 18.
That's the legal way.
That's shitty, dude.
Yeah. When do you think you should? Do you have like an ideal?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But like, whoever wants to do anything by the rules?
Right. No, but depending on the rule, but yeah, in general.
You know, like
Yeah.
in general, you're trying to be rebellious.
Yes.
Like everyone that I've ever met, they're like, "Oh, I got my dick sucked when I was like 12."
Yeah, well, those people are in therapy. That's not good. I didn't even touch, puss or anything till probably sophomore year of high school, and yeah, I think I had sex junior year. Yeah, but I did drugs early. I got that out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah, little 8th grade session there.
What, and was that just like weed?
It was weed, and then they're also like, ear muffet. Don't do this, but we did this. I was hanging out with like some bad kids, and they figured out you could buy these like cough pills or whatever, and take a bunch of those and catch a day fade.
Fuck, dude. Are you from California?
Yeah, Bay Area.
Yeah. Oh my God, you look like the Bay Area.
Do I?
You do.
Nice, I'll take that.
Yeah, you look like a date fade from the tech era.
Okay. Yeah.
It all makes so much sense.
Yeah.
And people in San Fran have like really nice skin like you for some
I
reason.
didn't know that, but-
Unless they're homeless.
That is tough.
You know?
Fentanyl will do a number on the skin.
Yeah.
But they're flexible. They can like fold over.
I think
which
it's
is
the
cool.
ocean air and the sun can
Yeah.
do you some good.
And in San Francisco, there's a lot of cloud cover, so when you're there, you're not getting too much sun. Just
Yeah.
a little bit. It's like a little SPF.
Yeah, it's weird that you're agreeing with me. But I feel like
Are we supposed to disagree the whole time?
we're not. Were you cool in high school?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I was cool, but like with a mild chip on my shoulder. So I kind of nailed it. Because like I didn't feel like I peaked because I wasn't a football guy. I was a baseball guy, and we didn't get as much respect. But, people liked me. I was very fun.
Yeah.
And popular. But I was also like, how come those guys, how come girls are wearing their jerseys? And so I always kind of felt like I had something to prove. And I think that's allowed me to not, completely fall off a cliff like many of the guys who were also cool at that age.
When did you get into comedy?
I think I was 21.
So you've been in it for a while.
Yes. Yeah. First several years, you just kind of suck and make no money.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a bit
normal.
of a grind. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like being an intern,
Yeah.
But
it's like so exciting. Like you could be doing an open mic for like 4 people and your whole day is like, I gotta fucking kill.
Yeah.
And it's like you have purpose, So it's always been really cool.
Yeah. I've teamed up with DraftKings, and Super Bowl 59 is right around the corner. And it's the perfect time to get in on the action with my partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, they're giving all new customers $200 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. This is your shot to make every last play a moment to be remembered. Don't wait. Download the DraftKings app now and sign up using code FIRSTDATE. The crown is yours. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. Love the thrill of live betting? DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on in-progress games right as they happen, making watching the game that much more exciting. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers who use my promo code FIRSTDATE and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code FIRSTDATE, only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
We all know February is the month of love. Looking to keep the love alive in and out of the bedroom? Want to keep that Valentine's Day energy going? Elevate your passion using the natural power of hemp with Via. Via has developed a unique blend of pleasure-enhancing cannabinoids, libido-strengthening herbs, and a medium dose of THC, all into one mind-blowing gummy called High Love. Via's best-selling High Love gummy heightens senses, boosts blood flow, and enhances intimacy. Their new High Love bundle featuring gummies and a THCA vape offers the full experience at an unbeatable price. I personally like the CBD gummies. I have tried them in the past and they are great. If you're 21 or older, check out the link to Via in our description and use the code DATE to receive 15% off. And if you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them, so please support our show and tell them that we sent you. This month of love, elevate your love life with Via. And so now you're married. Now you're on tour.
Mm-hmm.
What's your next step? Do you want kids?
Yes. Yeah. So there's different steps. Like the career step is like go from touring to, just bigger venues and more tickets and all that. And then in life, yeah, kids.
How many kids do you want?
Probably 2.
It's a good number.
Yeah, probably 2. Maybe 3 happens, but 2.5. We got 6 on ice too. We got 5 boys and a girl
really?
chilling in the freezer.
Did she freeze her eggs?
Yes, because she has a job with good insurance, and so it was like a benefit that they offer.
Really?
Probably to keep women in the workplace longer, to be honest.
Yeah.
But honestly, I appreciate it. It's very expensive. We wouldn't have done it otherwise.
It's
but
the same
yeah.
thing. I have a couple of friends who did IVF.
It's kind of nice because then if we want to have kids later, I'm not going to have this like old jizz, and then because that could make them weird, right?
Or just very chill.
I mean, they're going to be chill.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're
They've
going to
been
be chill.
packed in a freezer for a while.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I thought you meant because I'm chill. And I was like, yeah.
You're not chill, Day Fader.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where's the craziest place you've ever had sex?
Probably the top floor of my college library. It's a really cool library. It's like one of the coolest libraries.
Did you try to stay quiet?
Yeah.
Was anyone there?
Well, you have to stay quiet in a library.
But were people? Was this during
it was
day
during.
hours?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but there's a bathroom. Do it in the bathroom. It's like you're studying. You're down there studying. You're trying to work, and then you're trying to read this book. And reading, a lot of times you'll start reading, and you'll just get hard because you're like hella bored. And then it's like, let's do this.
That's a thing.
It is. I don't know if it's universal, but
I can honestly say a book. Well, besides 50 Shades of Grey.
right. No, it's not due to the book being stimulating. It's due to the book being boring. And then your
Oh.
dick's like, I got an idea.
I got something more fun
Why
to
don't
do.
we have an actually good time?
Yeah.
And then you release.
How about you get
and
your
then
head out of this book?
That's right, and
Yeah.
and get my head into your hand. Yeah,
There
there
you
you
go.
go. There
Yeah.
you go. And then you can focus after that. Then you can read after that because you're more calmed down, and then you fall asleep. I might have ADD. I don't know, actually. Don't we all?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think cool people have ADD.
Yeah.
The people with good personalities.
Right.
Like when someone tells me that they've done all the work and they're like, I've worked on myself. I'm cool, calm, collected. I don't have any kind of anxiety left in my life. I'm like, you sound fucking boring.
Do people say that to you?
I mean, people who have done ayahuasca,
Ah, yes. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
people who meditate and do yoga and like just really want to find their center.
Yeah, I've done 2 of the 3. I've done yoga. I've meditated. I've read books about becoming a better person. But at the end of the day, like, I'm just a little too fun to just sit here and be like, I've figured it out. I have no If you say you have no problems left, you're a fucking sociopath.
You also
Anyone who does work knows that there's always work to do and you're never done. So I want to be a good person, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, I figured it out, babe. We're good. That's insane. You're a crazy person. And then I kind of want to do. I'm interested in ayahuasca. I kind of want to do it, but then people who do ayahuasca always are like, we've been with the medicine and like,
They're
like I
different
do
people.
Aya, and I'm just like, but I would like to gain all the benefits of doing it, but I don't want to wear flowy pants and weird like tie necklaces.
I think that comes with it though.
I know, and I would look nice in both of those items.
I had a friend. What?
I mean, welcome to my ashram, that sort of vibe.
No. I feel like I had a friend who came back and did ayahuasca in Peru for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And she came back with these like little figurines that these Peruvians built in the jungle.
Yes.
And they're like from wood and they were hand carved.
Yes.
And when you're like fucked up on drugs,
They're like, this is the Panther
you're like,
goddess.
oh my God.
Yeah.
And then they're like, these are worth like thousands of dollars, but we're going to sell them to you for $50.
Yeah, that's insane. And so it's like I just have such a split mind on it because I know for a fact that doing ayahuasca is probably incredibly valuable. Feels like a bunch of therapy packed into a couple days. I'm sure I could benefit from it. But I also know that there are a lot of people who live in Peru that are like doing this and they're like, just tell the white people what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Tell them this panther is like part of the jungle or whatever.
And they
they'll
sell
be like,
them
"Dude,
medicine
no
that they
way."
can legally go home with. She came back with like some tree bark that's supposed to make your dick hard. And
She should try reading a book.
And she was like, I don't know why no one has taken this tree bark and like encapsulated it and sold it to men. It's the most natural way to get your dick hard.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's like they used to like shave rhino tusks for the same purpose. It's like just take a normal dick pill.
Yeah.
Or, look inside yourself.
Read a
Why
book.
is your dick not getting hard? Maybe it doesn't want to get hard because you've been beating it for so long.
There's a lot going on with the ayahuasca world.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I don't know.
I know, but I'm sure it's valuable. Like, I'm sure it would be valuable to me, but I'm just worried that I would then suck.
You'd be a
annoying.
different person.
Yeah.
The big question is, do you want to be different?
No, not really. But I'm always like, I do think that one of the purposes of living is to try and continually better yourself.
Yeah, but
I'm not seeking a drastic
when
change.
does a drug
Right.
make you necessarily better?
Kind of depends on the drug and what you're after. Like Molly makes you better at like staying up late and dancing.
We're talking about being a better person.
Right.
Not just better at like telling someone you love them.
Right. I think I've had like, I haven't done it in a while, but like early in my life, I had some like big mushroom trips that I feel like helped me see things clearly. And
Well, then maybe ayahuasca would be fun for you.
I dabble in the other dimensions.
Yeah.
I'll poke around.
I won't.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
good.
fair.
I'm poking around.
What if it taught you math?
I don't care to learn math.
Right.
I'm 37 years old.
Right.
When do I need math?
Yeah, that's fair.
When I'm almost dead, like I'm at the end.
That might
of
be
my...
a problem with your math right there. You actually have more time than you think. 80 is not 4 years from now. I have great news.
I'm just saying that when I think about how old I am, I'm shocked at how old I am.
I think everyone at a certain point is.
I think
like 30, like around 30. I mean, I just turned 34. I think like 2 days ago, I was like, oh, fuck. It was the first time that people were like, how old are you? And I'm like, I don't want to tell you anymore.
Because it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think that there's benefits to being whatever age you are. Like 20 is awesome for a bunch of reasons, but 30 is great for different ones. Like 30 is kind of like, you're like 20, but you don't do as much dumb shit. You have a little bit more money. You get to build your life. Like, that's fun. I don't need to be a 24-year-old
My mid-30s were the best time of my life.
Right. That just happened. Now it sucks.
But that was my mid-30s. Now I'm in my late 30s.
Yeah, but I swear when you're in your 40s, you're going to be like, my late 30s were great. So you need to enjoy it now.
I know. I have a kid coming. Like, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't need math.
Right. I'll concede that point.
He does.
Yeah.
And his dad is great at math. He's like
Really?
Rain Man.
Really? He's mentally handicapped?
I think he's
Is that
autistic.
legal? Are you allowed to?
I've
Can
been
they
calling him
fuck?
autistic for a long time.
Uh-huh.
He's not.
He's not.
He's just like Rain Man.
Yeah.
He's the kind of person that can like do crazy math in his head.
Is he just doing like basic arithmetic and you're like, oh my God, how do you know what 20% is on the bill?
Probably.
Yeah, you have no idea what he's doing.
I actually don't.
He's probably just like, dude, she thinks I'm so good at math. It's crazy.
And I've always been attracted to foreign languages. So when he like
Speaks Chinese.
I'm like, wow, all those numbers that you just like fiddled with in your head are just like, you know,
that's
that
a
meme?
foreign language to you?
Yeah. Exactly. You know that meme of the guy? It's like the white blonde guy and he's smiling and there's all the math symbols.
Zach Galifianakis. It's from Hangover, right?
It's all the math.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like when he starts talking. I'm like,
It's funny because I was
wow.
picturing that when you were talking about it.
That's what I see. And I'm like, damn, you're so smart.
So smart.
So smart.
So hot.
So crazy.
Yeah.
And so, he can take over the math
Yeah. Okay, good.
skills.
Yeah. What does he do for work?
He owns a barbecue restaurant.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
So this baby's coming out smelling like brisket.
Yeah, I love that. Slow cook that
I've
baby.
never been hungry in this relationship
Yeah.
ever. I told you I went to New York for my baby moon and I had a miserable time.
Yeah, it was an odd choice.
It was horrible. I don't know who the fuck in their right mind.
Why did you? Were you like watching a Christmas movie?
Of course.
And you're like, New York, December, let's get it. And then you're just pregnant on the subway. Like, what the fuck? I live in New York now. I love it, but I'm not taking a vacation there.
It was horrific.
Yeah.
Horrific. I wanted to be outdoor. I was like, I want to go see all the Christmas lights and I want the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
And I want this romance because after this,
Yeah.
you know, we have a kid.
Yeah. Snow romance films so much better than it like actually is.
Yeah, I should have just watched Home Alone.
Yeah, in Hawaii. That's what you should have done. Just put that on in Hawaii.
It was a horrible
Yeah.
idea.
But now you've learned.
I did learn.
So you have another baby?
I'm not going.
Not going.
To New York.
Do you still get a baby moon when you have an existing child? Because then you have to bring it with you. And is it even like a relaxing
I don't know
time?
because you don't really get another baby shower.
Right.
You get like one.
Because they're like, just use the leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Baby showers are such an interesting thing because it's like every once in a while they'll try and invite me and I'm like, I'm a man. I'm not going to a baby shower.
Mine was all girls.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
I'm like,
That's a you
no
guys,
guys.
thing.
Yeah.
That is a you guys
And I
thing.
didn't have one guy that was like, oh man.
No, we are golfing. We were doing something else.
They
We were
all
like,
went to the bar.
have fun.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Play the game where you eat like a Snickers out of a diaper or whatever, but like, yeah, I'm good.
I had dads thanking me. They were like,
Yes.
thank you for taking my wife for a while.
You can miss me with that. I'm not going to a baby shower.
Yeah, no. You can go day fade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a good day fade.
I'll throw myself like a dad bachelor party where it's like, last time before the baby comes out, guess we got to get fucked up all day.
Yeah. And you're already in New York, so
Yeah, be easy.
it's a tough place to do it.
I don't know if I will raise kids there. This is kind of a like, let's live here pre-kids vibe.
When do you think you're going to have kids?
I don't know for sure. I would say like 2 years.
That's good.
Yeah. So I'm like already kind of like enjoying not having a kid and thinking about how much I enjoy that. But the longer that I go, I'm like, oh, it sounds like I know it's like the hardest thing in the world, but it's like the older I get, the more I'm like, that'll be fun.
It will be fun. It's
Yeah.
an arc in life.
Yeah, I feel like the world outside your house shrinks because you can't do as many things, but like the world inside your house grows. Yeah.
Of course.
And that's kind of cool.
That's some math I can understand.
Yeah. Now that's math.
Now that's how we add to life.
Yeah.
I agree though. I was the same way. I was like, but I was really ready for it. I was fine. You get to a place in life where you're like, you're always scared.
Yeah.
But there is a time when you're like, maybe this actually is a good time.
Yeah.
For this to happen.
I think that's how everything happens. Like sometimes it's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Even like getting married, it was never like, I don't want to do it, but it just never felt right. And then it got to a point where it was like, feels totally right. Let's do it. You know? You just kind of know. You got to search within yourself. You have to use the plant medicine to find out.
Oh my God. I do feel like if you want to do like drugs or go out or like have Like, you have anything else left to like
Gotta get that
do,
out.
Go get it
Yeah.
out.
And I think your body almost like it starts shutting down to a point where it's like you go out, you have a big night, you have a crazy fun time, and then the next day it hurts so much more than it used to.
Yeah.
That you reach a point in your life where you're like, even if I wanted to keep doing that, I can't do that as much as I
Not
used.
sustainable.
Yeah.
No, you need
It
something.
like life forces you to be a better person.
You need something new to complain about.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't just always complain about how hungover you are.
Yeah. It's a weird look at a certain age. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
how many
like,
times have you
oh.
rung this bell? And I like to catch a day fade. I still like to have a good time, but you can't be a bitch.
Well,
about
luckily for you, I can tell you that as a man, you can still catch fucking day fades.
it. Sup, dude? Yeah.
Even when your wife is pregnant.
Yeah.
You,
Actually, parents, it's so funny. I know people who are parents and they get as drunk as anybody. It's like just change their window. You know, they just do it earlier
yeah.
or later or at the house. It just changes they're not going out to bars and stuff, but they're like, kids asleep. I'm having scotch. And I'm like, Tuesday. What? I'm not. I don't have a kid. I'm like drinking water and been asleep.
Well, I guess for my dessert question, how did you propose to your wife?
COVID proposal.
Oh.
COVID proposal. And so we were living. So during COVID, we were living in San Francisco at the time. And then this like meth head squatter just kept breaking into our apartment repeatedly. And so we had to leave. So then we moved.
You had to leave?
We had to leave. So I love San Francisco, but that was my one pet peeve. I didn't think that was great.
Why didn't he have to leave?
Well, they took him to jail. They got him because they had him on he had an alias and like he was under a false name. And they got him and they threw him in jail. And I was like, thank God, finally this dude's in jail. Because he kept breaking in and then he wouldn't do anything.
This guy sounds like a serial killer.
He was, I think he was really into meth and then he was into squatting. And he had lived there, but then the roommate moved out. And so he just started squatting and just freaking out. And he would like knock on our door and be like, is that your white Jeep? And I'd be like, no. And he's like, well, we need to go. We're all going to die. The earthquake's coming. And I was like, no, thank you. And then he broke in and he was just like, I wasn't there, but I saw on the Ring camera, he broke in and just like demanded the rent money and then closed the door and left. So, you know, he was doing a decent amount of meth, I think.
And how long did you live in this place before you...
For 2 years, it was great. And then COVID hit and shit just went insane. And so then that happened. They find out he has an alias. He's got a warrant out for his arrest. They take him to jail. I'm watching them. They go in with guns. They put his hands behind his back. He's like, ow, 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 ow. I think he liked getting pounded in the ass. But he basically goes to jail. And because I think people would say California didn't handle COVID the best, they were like, he's going to be out in like 3 days. And so we were like, fuck it. Like, I'm just not like, we could go through a whole legal system, but I was just like, I don't want to be here anymore. We went to my parents' house. We were living at my parents' house, which gets us to the engagement, which was your initial question.
Okay.
And right near my parents' house, there's this lovely, like, old villa with these, like, redwood forests. And so I was like, hey, let's go out for a walk. It was New Year's Eve, which was also our first date, which at that time I think was 10 years previous. Mm-hmm. And we went for a walk, and there's like there's stadium seating there. The rows, the first letter of her name and mine were next to each other, and our favorite numbers were next to each other. So we were sitting in those seats, and then I proposed. Come back, and like my parents had prepared like a little food and champagne and stuff, and friends came by.
Cute.
And then it was COVID, so you couldn't like do that much. But it was New Year's Eve, and we'd already rented a giant Airbnb with like 12 of our friends for a New Year's Eve so we could celebrate.
Fun.
And so I had like a built-in engagement party and it was great.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, it was great.
I mean, for COVID and like how you planned it and stuff, was she surprised?
She was surprised and she was like, God damn it, I would have worn more makeup. You know, like, all these pictures, I'm like crying. But
was there someone taking pictures?
I had initially planned to have like her parents and some friends like waiting when we walked out and like picnic, and then my friend was going to take pictures, and then someone got exposed to COVID, and at the time that was like a whole thing, and everyone's old, so we're like, fine, screw all that, we're still going to party with our friends. And I scrapped having everybody, and I was actually both ways work. I felt like I had to plan something, but I ended up being really happy that it was just the two of us because it's like, that's what it's all about.
More
and so
intimate.
we have like, some selfies and things and then photos from that night. And you get tons of photos from the wedding and all that.
Yeah.
But I ended up being glad that it was just the two of us.
How long did it from when you proposed did you get married?
Probably a year and 4 or 5 months, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always say once you get engaged, people are like, when's the wedding? And
Yeah.
we were just kind of like taking things at our own pace. I was just like, we don't know yet. I don't like right now we're enjoying this. It's fun being engaged. So we're just going to do that for 5 or 6 months and then we'll start doing the whole planning thing.
I saw a COVID wedding on the beach. I was in California when COVID was happening.
Yeah.
And I saw a COVID wedding on the beach and the pastor had on a face shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bride and groom both had on like masks.
Yeah.
And all the guests had on like face shields too. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, you couldn't have pushed this
Yeah.
a little bit longer.
Yeah.
All your pictures for all the rest of time.
It was just such a tough time. Like people made crazy decisions during COVID and I don't fault anybody for them because I watched like people in my life just lose their fucking minds. I feel like I was going crazy.
Yeah.
Cause like I couldn't like I just had all this like weird energy. Like I couldn't perform, like I couldn't do stand up and like that actually helped.
Stand up wasn't even going on, at least not in California for like a year.
I did like 2 Zoom shows. I was like, that's not it.
Yeah.
I remember I performed for the Cars. I like went outside. I was on top of a parking garage in Santa Cruz and I performed for like 4 Toyotas and I felt so alive because I'd been doing Zoom and I was like finally back up on stage and I was getting like brights flashed at me and they would like honk. And people talk about how bad that is. Yeah, compared to normal comedy, but I hadn't done it. And I was like, oh, I'm so back. I was losing my mind. I would like go to a party, like we'd like hang out with like 2 friends and we'd like drink and then we'd be like a couple hours in and I'd be like, I would just get like, I don't know, I just felt wrong. Like,
I know. Some people went the way of working out and they were like, this is the time that I'm going to like get into shape. And then there were people like me who just decided to drink.
Yeah, I did. I made that same. I'll tell you, the first 2 weeks of COVID were the greatest experience of my life. It was like nobody can go anywhere. No one's going to work. We'd all just get on Zoom. It was like a sick day for the world.
Yeah.
I actually think this is actually crazy. I went to my best friend's bachelor party in New Orleans the week before it all shut down. And I remember we went hard that Sunday. We drank before the flight. I like got home fucked up. And I remember I have work the next day. And I was just like lying in bed and I was like, please, like be sick when you wake up or something tomorrow. Like just, you can't go. I don't want to go back into the office. And I woke up the next day. The world was shut down and I've never worked in an office a day the rest of my entire life.
Wow.
Yeah, I willed it into existence.
That's pretty awesome.
Sorry if your family members passed.
I know. It's a bad time for some people. My social media blew up.
Me too.
Everyone was
Yeah.
sitting on their phones.
Yeah.
So suddenly people started watching my videos.
It was helpful. Yeah. The degradation of everyone's individual mental state really did help me kind of
Yeah.
soft launch my career.
It really did for me too. I started making more and more funny content.
You had to learn how to do like content. It was like what you had to do. It was like your only way of reaching people.
Dude, I've been doing content for years, like
Yeah.
making funny sketches
Yeah.
for years. And like all of a sudden, the first month of COVID, all of my videos spiked.
Yeah.
And I was like, awesome.
Yeah.
This is great. And so then I was like, well, I'm going to start doing every kind of funny video I possibly could. I started doing tiny hand stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. And so while everyone was dying,
Yeah.
I was just
You
trying.
need comic relief though. Like if someone's like, oh my God, I'll never see grandma again. But then for a few minutes, you're like, Ha 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 ha. Tiny. And they're like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's an even trade.
So yeah,
Was it TikTok mostly?
at first it was TikTok.
Yeah.
And then I had someone that was like, you should just put your TikToks on Instagram.
And it's like,
Yeah, I was like, God, I never even thought of that.
yeah.
And so then I started putting all the TikTok stuff on Instagram and then started like bleeding it through the rest of the platforms.
Yeah.
And for like 2 years, it really worked out for me.
How do you feel about the TikTok ban?
I don't give a shit.
You're off it.
I'll tell you something about social media and being popular on social media. There's a point where you just stop caring.
Yeah. You have to. Otherwise you've lost. Otherwise you lose it.
I got 1 million followers on TikTok and I was like, oh my God,
This
the
is it.
big 1M.
Yeah.
And then I got 2 million and I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm not that great at math, but all that's changed is a number.
Feels like a double.
I'm
yeah.
like, cool, we put 1 and 1 together
Yeah.
and made 2. And then it hit like 2.1 and 2.2. And I'm like, man.
The metrics watching is so empty. And then it's like when a video doesn't do well, you're like, what the fuck? And then you just get to the point where you're like, what I want to focus on is the actual thing that I'm making. And the
Yeah.
results will be what they will be. But the fun thing is being like, I'm excited to post this. This feels funny to me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It was fun when I started posting some stand up and like getting real exposure instead of just the sketches I was doing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, people like don't think I'm funny.
The medium makes a difference.
It's like I should really stick to the sketches.
You go up on stage with the tiny hands, you're like, what's the deal with
I actually thought that like tiny hands would save me. And it's funny that you say that because I would wear an oversized sweatshirt and come out with tiny hands.
That didn't work, did it?
It was like this.
At
and
a
I had
comedy
little
club?
Yeah, and I'd go up to the microphone with my little hands and I'd be like, hey guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. And like with these dumb hands.
Oh my God, that's unreal.
Just
And every comic in the back is going, 2 million on TikTok, huh? 2 million on TikTok, huh?
Yeah. And I just started realizing how like not funny my stand-up was in public. And no matter how funny you think it is, or like if you have a banger of a night at a club and you're like, everyone was like laughing so hard, you just put it on the internet, the world will tell you
Yeah.
if you're good or not.
Yeah.
So I've pretty much quit stand-up. And
Well, it's
now
also, but like stand-up is like, it's like anything. It takes a really long time. Like it
I
takes a
know.
long time with sketches to learn how to do. I've gotten good at stand-up, but then I'll post a sketch and be like, this is a banger. And then I'll be like 2 hours into it being live and I'll be like, delete that. Everything's a discipline. Like you
Yeah,
got to
it's
learn
rough.
how to do it.
It's rough.
And you're also not going to be good at everything.
Yeah,
But stand-up hurts the most.
it does.
When people don't like that, it's it's right there.
But like sketches are like a drug for me. So
Yeah.
I would just go back and I would just make another sketch and then suddenly
yeah.
I'd go up another 100,000 followers and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. You guys still like me.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm never posting another stand-up clip ever again.
Sounds like a good move.
So anyway, where can people
Have you tried big hands? Because big hands might be the unlock. There's something.
Never thought of it. Didn't think of it. Yeah. I should have. I really should have. So, anyway, where can people find you?
Yes, it's Joey Avery on Instagram. TikTok probably won't exist. YouTube is Joey Avery. JoeyAvery.com/live is my tour dates, and my podcast is The Joey Show.
Amazing. Thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Let's go catch a day fade.
Catch a day fade, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. See you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of First Date. My guest today is back for his second date, and he's launching his new tour, the Errors Tour, and he also hosts the We Might Be Drunk podcast, which makes a lot of sense because he also is the co-founder of this whiskey called
Bodega Cat.
Bodega Cat.
Yeah.
And I haven't, you like it?
You should try it.
I can't.
I'm really offended.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I wish I
Congrats
could
on the
smell
baby.
it.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
I know.
So you and Mark are doing this?
Yeah, we've been doing it for a while. It's finally picking up some steam, so
Yeah. How
Yeah.
long is a while?
a few years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have different ages of whiskey, like different
This is a
levels?
3-year blend right now.
Okay.
So we're
How do
waiting.
you say? I don't even know how do you ask that question?
What do you mean? No, you nailed it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you're crushing it.
I think I've only had whiskey like once in my life.
What?
Yeah.
And how'd you get the baby?
Tequila.
Ah,
Tequila makes your clothes come off.
damn it. We should have done tequila. Fuck.
Tequila and some country music.
Yeah.
Get pregnant.
Really?
Yeah.
What are the fans happy for you, or are they annoyed that you're pregnant?
I feel like some people just watch it and they just, like when you take the screen and you just shorten it to your like above, like it's probably they just watch it from here up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't had anyone ask. People still ask me if I'm pregnant.
It's a scam?
I'm like, do you think I'm just eating a lot?
I guess that's possible. Has anyone ever tried that?
I don't know, but wouldn't it like go to other parts of my body too?
One would hope so. That would suck if you ate and only got fat
Like if
here.
this was only food?
That's crazy. You're carrying a person right now.
I know. And he moves a lot.
Really?
It's like alien in my body.
An alien?
It's like an alien.
No.
An astronaut.
You think you have an astronaut in you?
I mean, he's like not
What does
air.
the father do?
He owns Terry Black's barbecue.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So he's probably going to come out smelling like brisket.
Yeah. That's that'd be kind of would that be good for a cannibal if you dipped the baby in like barbecue sauce, you think? No, is that too gross?
I don't know. It's too soon to think about
Sorry.
eating my baby.
Yeah.
But
And it's Texas, so you got to keep it.
yeah. We'll wait till he doesn't share his M&Ms with me.
The
And
baby?
then, yeah. 'Cause
That'd be a weird way to go Casey Anthony on a baby.
I know. If he doesn't
He
share,
wouldn't give me M&M's, so I had to kill him.
he was cut off.
Yeah. Was there ever a part of you that you're like, I don't want a baby, or were you really happy?
I never thought I could get pregnant.
Really?
Yeah. I thought that I was like infertile.
That sounds like someone who tried really hard.
I did.
Really? Yeah. You're just you're on a one night stand. Like, just leave it in. It's fine.
I was on 2 fertility medicines.
Really?
Yeah.
What are those? They just help
I was
you
on
get.
ovofolic
Okay.
and metformin, which are both help you enhance your fertility. I have PCOS, so it's like a syndrome, and it causes infertility.
Oh man, that sounds like amazing.
So when
That's a great syndrome.
yeah, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
if you want to be single
Yeah.
and just fuck around.
Yeah. But you want a baby.
Yeah, I really did. I was looking into IVF and all this stuff, and
Wow.
then suddenly I was pregnant.
That's
so
fucking.
I was
congrats.
shocked. I was shocked that it happened because
Yeah.
I didn't know it could.
So how'd you find out? You just weren't feeling well or something?
I peed on a stick. No, my boyfriend kept telling me that I was pregnant.
That would suck if you weren't pregnant.
He was convinced.
Well, because you were like just gaining weight, you mean?
He says that my boobs were just getting big.
That's a cool side effect.
Yeah.
It's cool when boobs get bigger, right?
They've grown huge.
I'm looking, yeah.
They're big.
This is definitely more revealing than the first time I was. I think last time I was on, you dressed for like a funeral or something.
Did I?
You got it. Can you pull that? There's something.
No! Was I in a turtleneck? That's so rude of me.
It definitely was like, oh, maybe she doesn't feel safe around me. Maybe I have like a bad energy or something.
No.
No. Oh, sweet.
No, but now my boobs just rest on my stomach.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's like a table.
Yeah.
But how are you?
I'm good. I feel like things are pretty good.
Are you dating anyone?
I'm seeing someone, yeah.
How long have you been seeing someone?
For a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Over a year.
That's a while.
Yeah.
Where does she live?
She's all over. She travels for work too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Who travels more? That's not a funeral.
It's a funeral for like a mob boss.
I mean, that's pretty, like, that's like a gangster Gwen Stefani look.
It is not. It's you know what? It's better than I remembered it.
It's better than
But I saw
remembered
you
it,
with like
too.
Norman and Stavi. I'm like, that's like a fucking.
Yeah.
You were like, definitely.
Well, I try to wear something different every time.
Yeah. No, I like this outfit.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good.
So you've been with this girl for like a year,
Yeah, a little more. Yeah.
a little more than a year.
Yeah.
And then do you want kids?
Yeah, probably. I think I got to get my career in a place where it's a little more stable. But yeah, I think that would be cool.
Or your whiskey just can skyrocket and you can become like the next Casamigos.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because I think George Clooney has made like $1 billion.
He made a lot of money.
Yeah.
He had other stuff going on though too.
But he has made more from his tequila company than he ever made in acting.
Isn't that crazy that he probably made more from that tequila company than the heist in Ocean's 11?
Isn't that wild?
He got rich.
Yeah, he got wealthy.
Yeah. So he's doing a play next. That's how you know you're rich, when you're like, I'm going to do a play. When a movie star's like, I'm just going to go to Broadway and just
Give up.
and do a show. No, I mean, it's his Good Night and Good Luck. He's going to do on Broadway.
That is true. It's not giving up. But it's like, I feel like if you do a play, because it's equity,
Yeah.
maybe he's different and they pay him more than equity, but there's essentially not a lot of money in plays.
It depends, right? I mean, like Lin-Manuel Miranda probably got pretty rich
Yeah,
off
I guess
that.
if you're really good at what you do,
Yeah, some people.
the rules don't apply.
Yeah. Not a lot of money in liquor always, but we'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
Clooney definitely got a lot of people making booze.
Yeah.
Because you're like, that guy made $1 billion. You're like, yeah, but that's not how it. I mean, we're in the red right now. We bought out our guy. We're like, we're fucking. Maybe Mark doesn't want me to say that. We're doing fine.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, if it doesn't go well,
Yeah,
you have something to drink
I know.
to wash your sorrows away.
That's true. I don't like to drink when I'm sad though.
Oh no.
I think I'm not one of those. I'm a drink to celebrate type of guy. I'm not a drink to like drown my sorrows. I mean, I'll do it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
There's something depressing about being like, I don't know, if you drank around someone who's trying to like escape something, it's bad energy.
What do you do when you're sad?
I try to feel it.
Ew. Why?
I don't know, because it goes away sooner if you kind of try to, like, you know.
Yeah.
I'll work a lot, but I'll try to be like, all right, this is why I'm sad. I'll try to deal with it a little.
Yeah. That's hard.
It's hard.
That's hard. I hate feeling things.
What do you do? Well, you can't numb yourself anymore. You're pregnant.
I know. I'm feeling a lot.
That's why pregnant women are crazy.
I know.
Damn.
Hormones.
Hormones. And you got to feel everything. You can't even do caffeine right now, can you? 1 cup of coffee?
1 cup. I do a cup of coffee.
And like what? Like 3 glasses of whiskey is good?
I wish.
You wish? You can't do any booze, right?
None. But you know what's crazy is like there's a lot of controversy around it because in Europe, they tell women that you can have an 8-ounce glass of wine here and there, whatever.
Really?
But in America, women don't have boundaries. And doctors don't trust that if they tell women that you can have a glass of wine, that you'll have 8 ounces or 6 ounces or whatever a normal pour is. They'll think you'll have a fishbowl.
Interesting. When you say Europe, do you just mean France?
I feel like that's what I was thinking of.
That's what I was thinking.
Like Italy and France.
Yeah. Fun countries.
Yeah, that like know how to just have a glass
That's why they're better drinkers than us, because they start them so damn young
for real.
that they don't abuse it as much, right?
Yeah, they don't abuse it.
I mean,
least
look
not
at
all.
how
Some
we
of them
drink.
might. Huh?
Look at how we drink here. I mean, it's crazy.
We're sloppy drunks.
Because we start too late, I think. Because you're told you can't do it, so you're like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna do it." And then you see a guy getting let out of a football game in handcuffs, and you're like, "That's not how you're supposed to do it." How many weeks are you gonna see a guy just getting like pummeled at a game? It's fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
But I guess
My advice is don't pick a fight if you're on the lower level, because the guy who's up top usually gets them,
that's true.
right?
I don't really go to a lot of sporting events.
No. What does your guy like to do?
He's into sports,
Yeah.
but I'm into like staying home.
You just like to do nothing?
I like to. I'm trying to think of what like. I like to go to certain sporting events. Hockey is my favorite sport.
Hockey's cool.
And if I
You
can
don't have
go
a team
to,
here, do you?
I don't think so.
So you don't like hockey that much if you don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan.
Oh, okay. No, there's no team in Austin, is there?
I don't think there's a hockey
You
team.
got Dallas. You got a team.
The Stars.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The Stars. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not like.
You knew that. That's
I don't
good.
travel to go.
No,
to,
but
like,
that's a
hockey
big.
game.
That's a big move. That's an investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His family does though. Like his mom and dad will travel for college football. Like they're big UT fans.
Mm.
So if Texas is playing in like Georgia and it's a good game, they'll fly to Georgia to go watch the game.
That's pretty cool.
So they're like really into it.
That's like family bonding too. I
Yeah.
get that.
So I've been getting more into it,
Yeah.
but aside from like having a boyfriend,
You don't care. Yeah. What do you do for fun?
well, I used to perform a lot
Yeah.
and write and travel.
We can still write.
Yeah, but I don't perform nearly as much. Jingle bells, jingle all the way to my partners at DraftKings. The holidays are finally here, and my partners at DraftKings have the perfect gift for you. Right now, all new DraftKings customers who bet just $5 will get $150 in bonus bets if your bets win. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code FIRSTDATE. The crown is yours. That's right, new customers get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins after betting just $5. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code FIRSTDATE and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code FIRSTDATE, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Weight loss solutions are not one size fits all. Everyone deserves to have a weight loss plan that is tailored to their specific needs. Through Hers, you can get an affordable weight loss program personalized just for you. Hers is changing women's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable weight loss treatments. Their holistic program gives you access to personalized solutions like GLP-1 weekly injections that have the same active ingredients as Ozempic and Wegovy, and oral medication kits. Through Hers, weight loss plans are more affordable, with compounded GLP-1 injections starting at $199 per month, with a 12-month subscription paid up front. No hidden fees and no membership fees. Start your free online visit today at forhers.com/date. That's FORHERS.com/date for your personalized weight loss treatment options. forhers.com/date. Hers weight loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Got to do that Ali Wong thing. You got to go up there with a belly and be like, "This is fucking."
I did a show like 2 weeks ago and I did like pregnancy material and it was really fun.
Yeah.
But I get so tired and I'm just like, I want to go home.
Yeah. Why do you think is you tired from like the hormones or the emotions, or is it because you're actually heavier? Do you think?
I'm heavy.
Yeah.
I'm top heavy.
Yeah.
And I constantly feel like I'm falling forward. So I always have to hold myself up and it hurts my back.
Damn.
So I'm just tired and I'm hungry and I just like,
I'm gonna be honest. Just talking to you right now feels like a lot.
I'm sorry. It's a heavy
I'm
conversation.
tired. I'm hungry. I'm like, Jesus, I just got here.
I am. And I have a personal trainer and I walk 5 miles a day.
Wow. So he just watches you walk?
No, I walk to the gym.
Oh, that's a lot.
I walk to the gym. It's 2.5 miles. And then I train for an hour. And then I walk 2.5 miles.
What do you do, like
home.
weights and stuff?
Yeah, it's like serious personal training.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm trying to...
that's got to be, I bet people see you at the gym and they're like, oh, that's good for her.
Do you work out?
A little bit.
Do you like it?
I like you kind of trick yourself into liking it. You know, you're like, I do it more because like I had neck problems forever on the road. Because I think probably just when you're a young comic, you're taking that cheapest, earliest flight out. And middle seat, I'm like 6'3", so I'd fall asleep like this all the time, and I'm like, yeah, I think that did a number on my spine.
Yeah.
So I was like trying to work to just make my shoulders and back a little stronger. It was more like kind of practical, just for my lifestyle, as opposed to like I don't really. This isn't something I'm like dying to do, but I feel way better when I do it. So
Yeah, of course.
yeah, and I'll play basketball a little. I'm like whatever, but I enjoy it. So
Yeah.
get a little. Yeah, I have a trainer. She'll train me like here and there, and it's good.
What do you do for fun?
I buy a shitload of movies. I still buy hard DVDs.
I love that.
Yeah. I have a cool movie setup in my place, so I like to watch really like good old movies. They must be old. Like I'll watch a new movie too. I like going to the theater still, but I like the practice of putting a DVD into the player, and it's better quality too. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like sports.
What's your favorite kind of movies?
I like a movie where someone makes a really bad decision and it keeps kind of unraveling and getting worse, but it's like a decision that any of us would make. Like a movie like a lot of I say the word. My friends make fun of me because I say the word film noir too much. But I like the idea that you could do something like any person would do this. It's a relatable bad decision, but then it keeps getting worse, and it shows how one little thread can undo your whole fucking life. There's this movie called A Simple Plan from the 90s, a Sam Raimi movie, and they find I think it's like $4 million in the snow in this kind of small town. Him, his brother, and this other guy. And of course, one of them is like a loose cannon. You don't trust one of them. The brother's dumb as shit. But you're like, what would you do? Would you not take the money? It's kind of like a relatable situation.
Yeah.
So he takes it, but now that he takes it, it's a lie. There's been a plane crash, and his life, his freedom is dependent on one guy who's a loose cannon and one guy who's an idiot. And he's like, what other things will I do to protect myself now? It's like, I like stories like that.
Is it a comedy?
No, definitely
serious?
not. No, it's sad. It's
Oh,
fucking
no.
I like comedies too, though. But my life is comedy. I almost use like tragedy as an escape.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at the
cannot
clubs
watch
every
anything
night.
Sad.
Really?
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
will bawl my eyes out. I cried my eyes out in Happy Feet.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
It's a cartoon.
That's fucking weird. You cried during I mean, I guess you could. I mean, cartoons will fuck you up,
Happy
right?
Feet fucked me up.
Yeah.
It was about this little penguin that can dance, and like everybody can sing, but he can't sing. He can only dance.
I get it. It's a metaphor.
Yeah, and then everyone like hates him a lot, and they banish him from his little town. And it made me so sad. It's a tragedy. You should
I'm
watch
gonna be
it.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. I get it. I see where you're coming from.
It made me sad.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even look at penguins for a long time. People
Are you seeing a lot of penguins in downtown Austin?
people knew that I didn't like penguins, and they would send me like birthday cards that were penguins.
Ooh, I gotcha.
Like what is the gifts?
Yeah.
They would send me like gifts.
I get that. So, you know what? And I take it back. Pixar movies will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Like, who didn't get Misty in that Up sequence? Like, everyone got sad.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, I got you. Toy Story. That'll.
They can
fair,
mess
fair
with
point.
you.
Yeah.
There's something about cartoons that can make you get really lost in the moment because
Because
you're
you let your guard down because it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
And then you're like, holy shit, my mom's gonna die someday. What the fuck? I got you.
they can ruin you.
Totally.
I can see why they're like PG-13.
Yeah. Are they PG-13?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I feel like
I think
they
they're kids'
should
movies
be.
still that we're just. I totally get what you're saying though. I see why that upset
Yeah,
you.
you have to be careful with those kinds of things.
Yeah.
They'll ruin you.
Did you say ruin?
Ruin.
I think we're the only two people who use it as a 2-syllable word.
Why?
I get made fun of for how I say ruin. No, I
Really?
say ruin, I guess.
You say ruin.
Oh shit, you
It's
say it the right
ruin.
Ruin.
Okay, so yeah, you're making up a word.
Ruin.
Ruin.
Wow, I didn't know that.
You have like some slang with it though.
Slang ruin.
Rune. I wouldn't know what the fuck you were saying.
Damn, I'm saying it wrong. I thought I said it like you, but I guess I don't say it correctly.
Ruin.
I was mocking how you say it, but I'm the idiot.
That's okay.
Fuck. I'm fucking stupid.
We can make a drinking game out of it. Every
rune?
time you say rune, you have to take a shot.
You can't do a drinking game with someone who can't drink. So I just have to get drunk. Yeah, as a pregnant person, you just, it's crazy. You have to feel everything. That is pretty admirable.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, no one needs a drink more than a pregnant person.
That's a good bumper sticker.
It's it's so
Yeah.
true because every single day I go home, I'm like, God, I could really use a margarita.
I get it. I mean, I don't get it. How annoying is that too when someone says, I get it, and they don't get it?
Well,
I'm trying to say I understand, but I don't understand.
But you can imagine wanting something and not being able to have it for health reasons, right?
Yeah, that's true. It's tough because with alcohol, I can just have it whenever I want. So I'm trying to think of things I can't. I did have an ulcer for a while, so I couldn't drink coffee or alcohol. That was pretty awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
So I was
want
kind of like a
something and you
pregnant
can't
woman.
have it. There you go.
I had an ulcer.
How long did your ulcer last?
It was a few months, and I'm on the road, so it was like that was annoying. I was definitely my friend Gary tours with me, and he always wants like a big feast for dinner, and I was like, you can still get whatever you want, but I can't. He wants to share. He likes the idea of doing family style everything, so he was annoyed I couldn't share. I'm like, you can still get it. He's like, I know, but it's the point, and I'm like, I kind of get it. I kind of get that he wanted me to to do it with him. I'm like, I'm in pain. I can't do it,
Oh,
but I'm fine now.
that's good.
Probably not. I mean, it's probably going to come back at some point, but I'm just like riding that.
But you feel okay for now?
For now, yeah. Just an ulcers suck. I'm like, ulcer, I've had it many times in my life. I'm not old enough to be getting this shit.
How are you getting ulcers?
I know. What am I, a detective from the 40s? What the hell?
What are you doing to get ulcers?
Probably drinking a lot of coffee on an empty stomach because I would like to start my day with coffee before even food.
Me too.
Yeah, I know, but they say that's bad for the stomach lining. And then probably booze on an empty stomach. I got to eat more.
Yeah, I think that's why your friend is trying to share things with you. He's like, eat.
I think, it's stomach acid. It just gets worse as you get older.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
I'm 37,
Hey,
but I don't have an ulcer.
but you got a baby.
I got a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got something you're still trying to get rid of. So, It's
In
an
a
ulcer
couple of months,
joke.
I'll be out.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to ask you some of these questions.
Okay.
Let's see. How many close friends do you have?
That's a tough question because, I do feel like doing comedy, you feel like you have more close friends than you actually have.
'Cause of the
Because of the
community.
community, and you see people so much. I feel like, there's most jobs you don't see people.
Who do you talk to on a regular basis? Like if you're not just running into them and you're like, oh, we're like really good friends. Who do you text?
Well, that's where it gets tricky, right? Because if you text someone every day, is that a close friend or not? Because you're not hanging out. A lot of it could be kind of still superficial, but I think I have a lot of close friends, I would say.
More than 10?
Yeah. Is that crazy?
No, I feel like guys have more friends, close friends than girls.
That makes sense. And also, I think our generation of guys are way more vocal with their emotions. I think my dad's generation probably did not say, I love you, man, unless you were going to die.
Definitely.
Like
that
you
was
said-
only something in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, it's a war movie or your friend gets bad test results. With my friends, they're just I haven't seen you in a week. I love you, man. It's
Yeah.
we're very and it's kind of just normal. So I think you feel closer. And also, I don't know what it is, but I feel like comic friends, so many of my comic friends have been through therapy and are kind of messed, everyone's messed up in their own way, but I think they've done a lot of work on themselves. So they find it important to articulate their feelings about you. So you feel closer than, I don't know, than maybe you are. I don't know. So
Yeah.
it might be, but I feel like I have a lot of close friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If one of your friends is having a bad day, how do you lift them up? What do you say? What do you do?
I say, let's get food. Let's get let's get something. Food is in every culture, I feel like it's that'll cheer you up.
Yeah, it's
There's-
comforting.
Yeah, hit a good diner. I love this diner in New York called Veselka. You get pierogies, a good soup. It's
What's a pierogi?
oh, it's every culture kind of has their version of the dumpling. That's the Ukrainian dumpling.
Okay.
Polish do it too, I think.
And it's good?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You'll
It's-
have to tell me what it is afterwards. I'm going to New York in a couple of weeks.
It's crazy good. Yeah, so I love that. Get a good dinner or something. Try to figure out why they're not doing well. Everyone's go through shit, but watch a game or something. Whatever that person likes, you try to design the day around,
yeah.
what they like.
That's nice.
Yeah.
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Alo or Skims, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the business that is making selling simple. For millions of businesses, that's Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. I love Shopify because it's so easy to use and their customer service is extraordinary. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Alo or Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/date, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/date to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/date. Here's a random question. So what was when you were signing yearbooks? Do you remember what you would sign for your senior yearbook?
I really don't. Probably like an inside joke for that person, and then like have a good summer. I guess senior is like, we may never see each other again.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? You're
yeah.
like so close with people for 4 years or however long you know someone, but usually high school.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you like go to different colleges and.
Yeah. I don't think that was a big thing in my school, the senior, like the signing the book. It was more just like, I also think that's more of like a girl thing than a guy thing. I don't think guys are as into like the have a great summer,
Yeah.
I think it's more like, and I wonder, is that still a thing, the yearbook? Do
I don't know. That's a
Everything
great
feels
question.
digital now. I feel like the way people text, and they're always doing like, these kids are doing like TikToks now. It's like, do they
Do you
still have
guys
some?
know? Are yearbooks still a thing? Yes, many schools still have yearbooks. Some have discontinued
reduced the
them.
page counts. They're going green. They're like, fuck the memories. This is the environment. Yeah. Cow farts and yearbook pages.
Y'all
That's
have
what's,
Instagram.
Yeah. But they do. I get that. Everything's digital now. I mean, think about how many photos you actually get developed. It's like a novelty now. You're not doing that anymore. You get every photo I have a digital picture frame I got as a gift. I use that as like instead of an actual.
Yeah.
And it's rotating like an ad in Times Square. It'll be like me and my mom, and then it'll just be like my girlfriend. Then it'll be like a pug, So
Pictures are weird too because it's like people don't frame them and put them on a mantle anymore.
yeah, but I kind of like stuff like that.
I do too.
That's what your grandparents would do. They'd just go to their place and they just had frames everywhere, and you're just like, oh, this is like, I don't know. It took thought. It took effort.
I like frames. I don't like the scrapbook things. Like when
Yeah.
you sit down with someone and like it's your grandmother or like your boyfriend's family and they're like opening up a scrapbook and it's like, and it's just 150 pages.
Yeah, it's a lot, right? That was like a thing people used to do. They'd be like this, but I feel like they don't really do that anymore. But like you take your kids and be like, this is grandpa as a kid. And you're like, oh, but I feel like, does our generation do that?
No, I don't know anyone that scrapbooks.
Yeah.
And also,
No, I meant even, do they even sit them down and be like, this is what your grandpa, this is him in his knickers and 33.
I'm sure somewhere people do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
They must, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like you had more of those photos and they were all together. Now it's like you find one that's like in your favorites folder on your iPhone. It's not like you had a whole book full of like, and this is his arc of life. This is
Yeah.
him. My grandpa would like hold up pictures. He's like, my grandpa was in an orphanage and he was like, this is the guy I punched out because he tried to bully everybody. And it was like him holding him up. And I'm like, you got that framed? But it was like a good memory. And I was like, I mean, the guy was bigger than him. My grandpa fucked him up because he was a lefty. And the guy, when he changed his stance to a lefty, the guy's like, what's this guy doing? And he just knocked him out. And I was like, all right. That is a cool memory that you defended the orphanage against the bully.
that is a cool memory.
Yeah.
My mom has outfits from the 60s and 70s that she wants me to like try to recreate and wear. And I think that's really
From the
weird.
60s and the 70s?
Yeah, she has pictures of herself in these like really cool like hippie outfits.
Oh, and she wants to find like a new version of you. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool, I think, actually.
But I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know where in the world I'm gonna find some yellow knitted crop top with white daisies on it. Like,
You could find it. We could find that. You give me by the end of the day, we'll find you that crop top with daisies. We could figure this out.
but who wants to see me in that right now?
The comments are exploding. Put on the crop top, please.
Let's see those
I think
daisies.
the guys are still tuning in. By the way, pregnant women is like a fetish.
It is a fetish for some people.
Yeah, it's a weird fetish, but
Yeah.
I mean, you look great, but
Thank you.
it is a weird fetish. It's weird that like that's what gets you. Because then why not? Is it the human life that turns you on? Is it the or is it the weight? I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Just people just want to fuck Buddha. I don't. Because
I do.
I feel like
I want a titty fuck Buddha.
I don't know. It's maneuvering.
No, I was just trying to yes and that comment. I don't actually want to fuck Buddha.
Yeah, no.
I don't want that on record. I was just trying to keep the momentum. I was keeping the ball in the air. I don't want to.
Yeah.
If a Buddhist is listening, I apologize for going there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It was a good joke.
Oh, all right. We're back. No, people love I think they love the it must be the combination of like the belly. I don't know.
It's got to be a little bit of it. Like maybe the mentality that there's,
that it's like kind of fragile.
I guess,
Yeah.
that you're
But
like.
maybe that you're also kind of taken. Maybe that's part of it, that it's taboo on so many levels that you're taken, that they're like, well, this is someone else's, woman maybe that
It's also just different. Like sometimes people just get so bored with sex that maybe having like or watching someone that's pregnant have sex is just different.
That's a good point. Like maybe you see a girl with one leg and you're like, that's like a flavor of something I never tried. Oh my God. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe it's like, you want to, 4 toes? Let's do this.
Yeah, it's different. It's like a
Yeah.
handicap.
Yeah. By the way, you're the one that referred to the pregnancy as a handicap. I think you're blessed. No, it's exciting. Are you really sick of it? Because I have friends who have been pregnant who are just like miserable, but you actually seem like pretty joyful.
I'm okay.
Yeah. You also seem like you're a good sport though. I don't think you seem like someone who would complain too much. I don't know you that well, but yeah.
I don't. And I have to say that's one of the things that my boyfriend likes the most about me.
That you don't complain a lot?
That I don't complain a lot.
It's a great quality.
And I didn't, because I asked him the other day, I was like, some pros and cons on me. Like, let's
Really?
hear it.
Just
Yeah.
straight up?
Yeah. And he'll give them to me too.
He pulled out the laminated sheet he made.
Oh, he just has it up here.
Oh, okay.
And so he'll know. And he's like, I love that you don't complain. He's like,
That's big.
you never like complain about things. Like
Is he a complainer or no?
no, he's not a complainer.
I'm a complainer, and my girlfriend doesn't complain a lot. And I think it's easy when one complains, like she's just taking it constant, like, all right, we get it. Like, because I'm a whiny fuck.
Yeah.
I travel a lot. There's always a lot of
What do
inconvenience.
you whine about?
Just like, this is a bad sign, but you ever accidentally text a friend a text that was meant for your partner?
Yeah.
And you realize how the mundane shit you share with them? I accidentally text my friend Mateo Lane. I text him, man, this line at Dunkin' Donuts just isn't moving. and he was like, why are you telling me this? I was like, I don't know. Why am I telling this to anybody? But I'm telling it to her because that's what you do. You just say everything when you're dating someone.
Yeah, you do.
But I was like, why am I putting someone through this? I'm telling her about a line at Dunkin' Donuts.
You needed her to know.
Yeah. Like she's got to write back like, that's horrible. You had to wait on a line for a coffee. And I'm just like, why am I doing that? But I'm doing that. And she does it to me. Now I'm more annoying for sure. I'm aware that like just any travel stress, I will be like, and then this happened. But that's also like, I think how you communicate. That's like a very New York way of communicating because something crazy is always happening because it's so densely populated. There's too many people there. So I think everyone there is in like kind of a constant irritated state.
Yeah.
So you just are like, you walk into the room like, you won't believe what just happened to me on 34th Street. And people are like, I can't, that's kind of how you go back and forth. So I think it's like venting. Most places call it complaining. New Yorkers call it venting.
It is venting.
Because that's just how we just communicate. So it's like you complain, but then you'll be like, you'll bitch for like 30 minutes straight. And then you'll be like, it's a good day. That's like how we are. So
what does she do that annoys you?
What does she do that annoys me? She not great in fights, like complete shutdown.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can relate to that so hard.
Like I'll be like, I mean, I'm almost taking like the stereotypically female role. Where I'll be like, hey, we need to talk about what happened, and she'll just be like, mm-hmm, and she'll just like be packing stuff, and, like she'll be like cleaning.
I just get more and more pissed the more I hear about it.
Yeah.
And then I pout.
That's rough.
I will pout so hard.
You're just like,
I just
like that type of pouting.
like not like a child. I mean, I guess it is like a child.
Yeah.
But like I will shut down.
Yeah.
I don't talk. I'll give you the cold shoulder until I feel better. And that could be like 2 or 3 days.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
So you don't complain, but you do torture your boyfriend.
Oh, and I'll just shut down. I won't text back
Damn.
as much. I'll just like go do my own thing. I like won't cook dinner.
That's tough because I don't like going to bed in a fight. I like to
I
kind of
don't either.
figure it out. And for some reason, I always date people who fall asleep like that. Like we could be like having a huge fight, and then like I turn around and they're just like out cold. I'm like, oh, come on. So I'm just stuck with this shit. They always are the great sleepers, and I'm not a good sleeper. So I think that's also part of being like, you know, you're a comic, you're a nocturnal person. You work nights. So, yeah. Oh, it drives me crazy. But she'll also do a thing that bugs me. Like if we are having a fight or maybe leaning towards breaking up, she's an old dog that I love, an old tiny one-eyed pug. And she'll just pack the dog first before her stuff. And I'm like, you know I love that dog. And she'll be like, come here. You don't have to be around this bad man anymore. I'm like, oh, fuck. I love that dog. So that bums me out. I love that dog. So, you know, she knows how to.
Is it her dog though?
It is. But I still
man.
love the dog.
Yeah, you've gotten attached to it.
Yeah.
This one-eyed pug. What is this one-eyed pug's name?
Winnie.
Oh.
When he's on, we might be drunk a lot. My pod with Mark. It's to the point that now if Winnie doesn't show up, people get upset, I think. Like people want to see Winnie because she's an 18-year-old one-eyed pug.
Why does she only have one eye?
She's found in the streets.
Dang.
She was a downtown LA dog.
Dang.
I don't know how a pug survived like that, but that's what happened.
Aw.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
it
tough.
sounds like it found a good home.
Yeah, tough dog. Awesome dog, but like this big and 18, like just a tiny little.
Just a cutie.
Yeah, good. Pugs are cool, man.
And she could just get ripped away from you at any minute.
I don't like it. I don't like knowing it, but you know, it's a good hand to play. I give her credit. It's a dirty move, but sometimes dirty moves.
Yeah, they work the best.
They work.
They do work.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So you complain,
I'm a complainer for sure.
and she shuts down.
But I think that's kind of like you see what kind of fits together with people. Like I've been with complainers. I've dated girls who complain a lot, and I'm kind of like I'm not bad with because I'm like I get it. So I'm kind of like, oh shit. That's
Does
hard.
it bother her that you complain?
Sometimes she'll be like, I'm the person you're supposed to love the most. Why do I get the shittiest version of you? And I'm like, that is a fair point. They're like, I'm with my friends. I'm like being like fun. I'm like getting drunk with them. I'm being silly. And then I come home and I'm like, the bartender was rude.
Oh,
You know? So no, I think she gets annoyed. But you know, you try to turn it on for them too. You know, you just every once in a while, when you're with someone all the time, I used to do a bit about how like I was with a girl I was dating and I said, oh, I love that Chinese restaurant. She goes, you've told me that. And I was like, you want to spend all your time with me, there's going to be reruns. You know? I can't bring it every night. It's like I always say it's like a TV show where the writing gets progressively worse. That's what a relationship is.
Yeah.
Season 1, you're like, this is great. Season 3, you're like, we should kill off a character. That's how I feel about it. So, you know, you will get the person at their absolute best at times, but if you're going to spend all the time with them, you're going to get some boring days. You know, it's just what works for you. Is that boring? Is what doesn't work about you two, is it toxic, or is it just like you're gonna have a down day?
Yeah. You know, I feel that's such a good point that you made. That's something that bothers me in my relationship. So the reruns. If he starts to rerun a story, which happens more often than he would ever admit, I sit there and I listen to it and I let him rerun it. And I'm just, because I'm trying to be considerate. I don't want to cut him off. Like, you know, he's really enjoying this moment of like telling this story, and he somehow thinks that this is the first time and I've heard it 5 times. If I start to rerun a story, he will cut me off the minute he remembers it. And he's like, you've already told me this. And I'm like, let me rerun the story. I let you rerun your stories, and I hear your stories all the time.
So he's less patient than you are.
Yeah.
I look, I mean, people are different how they receive things. He might be thinking he's doing you a favor in that moment because he's like, why would she's going to tell this whole story that I already know. Maybe, you know.
I feel like he just doesn't really like to hear me say the same. Like, I don't know. He's like, tell me something new.
I know. Look, I get it. Like, it's like, you know, how many times have you told? Like, is the story you told like 5 times or 2 times?
I guess there's some stories that I've told more than twice.
That look, I'm not saying he should like be rude about it, but also you want something in a relationship where like you're comfortable just being quiet. Like my girlfriend talks so much, dude. Like she's interesting. I'm not complaining. She's funny and witty and smart and interesting. But sometimes it'll be like I'm the type of guy that like I need to shut down sometimes. I have bad ADD. So there are times when I'm just like, she's like, you weren't even listening to me. And I'm like, was it an emergency? Like, you know, I do have that fear that she's going to be like, where's my EpiPen? I'm going to be like, that's crazy. Wow. Tell me more. You know, you don't want to space out doing a really bad thing, but it's usually like, as you said, it's like she'll be going on. And there's a peeve sometimes. I'll be responding to a text and she'll start talking and be mad. I'm like, I was in the middle of something. You got to, if I'm in the middle of something, or I'm doing an email or something.
You weren't listening.
Yeah, I know, but like, look, if you're talking to me and I do the text that's rude. But if I'm doing the thing first and no, I was doing something,
and then you interjected.
I usually just give me a minute. I'll be right there. But you know, yeah, I think look, listening and communicate. That's all a relationship is really. You have to know how to communicate with someone without hurting their feelings.
Yeah,
and it sounds like that hurts your feelings a little.
It's rare. That's a rare thing that like happens. It's just a small thing where I always listen to his like stupid fucking repeats.
I think women are, not to generalize, but I think women tend to be more patient with men.
Yeah. I also like to hear people get excited about things, even if I've heard it before. It's like a good movie. I'm like, oh, you're like really into this right now? I'll let you have it.
Yeah, it's like a Sandler movie that's on like USA. You're like, I've seen it before, but I'm going to see it again. Yeah, what the hell?
Let's hear it.
It's a good energy. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, and then whenever I get excited about something and then I get cut off, he's like, I've heard it. And I'm like,
as long as it's not like a fucking brutal story. Some people that don't know how to tell stories that insist on going like, this will happen with older people a lot who have lost the edit button. They don't know how to cut something down, and they take you on like people will tell you. I had a guy kind of come over to me the other day and just tell me this like long story about a guy who I doesn't know. Oh, did I just say I doesn't know?
You did.
I'm really slow today. I had a late flight last night. I'm sorry, but he's telling me that this guy comes over. He tells me this long story about a guy I don't know, and it's just about like how his kid has cancer, and I was like,
how do you?
I was in the middle of a
off?
conversation with someone else. And now I'm just like in a 20-minute tale about, I'm like, well, you're trying to find an out. You're like, was there any light at the end of the tunnel? He's like, no, it's not looking good. I'm like,
oh, no.
All right, well, you just came here to tell. It was like a weird moment. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for bringing the fucking mood. That's awful. I mean, I don't know what to say.
You're like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That happened to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy at my gym that every time he sees me, he'll talk to me. And like I said, I have personal training sessions. I don't go to the gym if I don't have someone whooping my ass.
Yeah.
So I've got a 1 hour window that I'm paying a fortune for. And this guy will always come up and try to like talk to me. And his wife is a friend of mine. So it's like.
Is he listening to this show?
No.
Oh, okay, good. That'd be brutal.
But if he does.
He might talk to you. Yeah. He's like, I got a bone to pick. How about
we
those
just won't
people?
use this as a promo.
No, but you know, it's so it bothers you because you're like in the middle of a session, or because
I think, yeah, and it's usually just an ongoing conversation that just does. I don't know how.
Well, the gym is a social place. That's the thing. You know, if you know people there, they're gonna chat you up. That's the thing.
But when you try to like close, like I feel like if you say like, oh, that's really cool. It was really good seeing you.
Yeah.
Something like that's a sign that I'm done talking.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you.
I'm good seeing you is a good out. Well, it's great to see you. That's a great out.
Yeah.
that's the wrap up.
I'm like, man, that's so cool. It's really good. I'm really glad that I got to run into you today.
That reminds me. I know someone with cancer. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, and then he just continues talking, and I'm like, stop talking.
I had beef with a guy, and I had a building gym in my old place, and I had beef with a neighbor, and I'd see him in there. I hated him. He's an older guy. He was very rude.
Why was he rude?
I don't know why he was rude. Some people are just angry. I'm a friendly neighbor. I always give you like a hello, in the hallway. I'm like, how's it going? One of those, just quick, drive.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm not roping anyone in. And he would roll his eyes when I was like, okay. So I did it twice because I figured he was having a bad day, but he rolled his eyes, and I was like, oh, this guy's a dick. So I just didn't like him.
Was this in New York?
Yeah.
Very New York.
So there was a basement gym in the building. It's not like a fancy gym. It was just there. You kind of had the basics.
Yeah.
And it's like lowest level amenities type thing, but it was there. And I was on the bench one day, and he walked over like, how long are you going to be on that damn thing? That's what he said to me. I just said, you could use it now if you ask me nicely. And then he walked away angry. And I was like, wow, this guy's an asshole. So he came back a couple minutes later, and I thought he was going to say sorry, but he goes, I'm having a bad day. And I said, me too. I just met a dickhead 2 minutes ago. And I was like really proud of that insult. And then he walked away, and I got an email from the building complaining. He ratted on me. So I got an email from the building manager saying, can you call me? So I had to call the guy in the building and like talk about it. It was insane.
Wow.
Because I called him a dickhead. But the guy was all right on the phone. He was like, I just have to make this call. And I was like, all right.
I feel like a dickhead is like a really funny thing to call someone.
Especially an old guy who was like,
Yeah.
out of my mouth. He was like, oh, the disrespect. But he was always so rude, this guy. And I would continue to see him. I ended up moving out of that building, but I would see him all the time. And he was, and I confronted him. I said, I know you ratted on me.
Damn, you
Yeah.
guys started having some real confrontation.
Because there was no reason for him to be a dick. He was always a dick. And it was always like, some people are just miserable, so they want to make other people miserable. But I was like, no, I'm going to have fun with it. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
But the guy who called me from the building was like, I know this is like what he does. And I was like, so why am I in trouble?
Yeah.
He's like, we gotta just handle it.
Fuck that.
Yeah. It was, whatever.
Entertaining at least.
Yeah. It was one of I dodged the call for weeks. He got me in between like connect flights. I was like, oh, fine. But,
Yeah. Well, fuck that dickweed.
yeah, fuck him, dude.
Anyway,
He definitely doesn't listen to any podcasts, this guy.
yeah.
He doesn't listen to that.
I don't think the guy that I see at the gym listens to it either.
That would suck if he does, though.
Yeah.
Because
But would it? Or
I-
would that help me?
It would, but you'd feel bad if you saw him and he was just like, if he just gave you one of those, I think you'd feel bad because you're nice.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's a chance I would. I have testosterone running through my body right now, so a little bit of me is like
Ooh.
kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that I can like really kind of not give a fuck more than usual.
Dudes.
I know.
Dudes are cool.
I'm gonna miss it when the testosterone leaves my body. I'm gonna be like, damn.
the baby is giving you powers.
Yeah, like
That's pretty cool.
superpowers. And
Yeah.
my comebacks are savage.
What if you miss it and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna become trans?
Never.
No.
No, I don't
What
want to
if-
be a
What
boy.
if you miss the testosterone? You're like, that was making me stronger.
No, I'm just gonna lean on him.
By the way, I don't think that's how trans works. I'm a fucking retard.
Yeah, but no, it would. 'Cause if
Pregnant
I
women
was-
just miss being a dude. Having
I would
some
have
dude.
to take testosterone.
You want a sprinkle of dude in you, though, just like this much.
Yeah.
You want baby dude in you.
baby dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little baby dude.
I was thinking about it the other day. This is like the longest dick has ever been inside of me.
That's true. But it's not a big one.
It's tiny.
Tiny dick.
Tiny
So it doesn't
dick.
hurt.
No.
Damn. That's a weird way to think about it. My dick used to be inside my mom
Yeah. For like a long
a week ago.
time.
We're that close.
Ew. Well, anyway. So, Sam, it's been
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Yeah. Second date, man. We did it.
This was fun.
It was good. Good time.
Where can people find you?
I'm going hard on the road. I'm doing my new tour. I'm on a tour bus for like the whole tour. It's like 50 cities. It's going to be pretty intense. But I'm going to like, Austin, Dallas, Washington, D.C., Charlotte, Tulsa, like literally every city you can think of. St. Louis, Royal Oak, Michigan, Minneapolis, every city, Denver. If you have a city, I'm coming. And if you don't see it on this tour at samuel.com/shows, I will be coming in the fall. So every city I'm hitting.
Are you gonna have a special at the end? Are you gonna film it?
Yeah, if it gets better. I'm in no rush. I released one in July called You've Changed. It's on Amazon Prime right now. I'm proud of that one, but it's I'm in no rush. It's just a few months ago the last one came out. I got to make sure this is really good. You don't want to put one out that you feel is not at the standard of the last one.
You want to like do better.
But I feel good about the last one. I think it looks really cool too. I'm thinking I don't know where I should film the next one. I was kind of deciding between like maybe Tampa, maybe LA. I've never done like a Northeast. I guess I did one in Chicago, but normally it was like New York or Boston or something. I usually
Where you're
kept
from?
Yeah, but I don't know, something about like an LA one could be kind of cool just because it's not on my schedule because I'm doing a whole West Coast run, but the theater I wanted wasn't available, so I'm doing San Diego, Sacramento, SF, like all through. But I'm not Phoenix, but I'm not doing like LA on that run, and people are like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Well, not everything works. I will come. So maybe to make it up, I'll do there's something about Tampa. Florida's very kind of. There's something about Florida that like is kind of. Tampa people are so unpretentious in like a really lovable way. They're just like
they seem like they just want to have fun.
They're just fun. They're just kind of a good time, and they don't get offended. No one in Tampa has ever been offended by anything. They're just fun. I don't know. Not that I'm having that problem really on the road, but like it's just kind of a nice quality.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you for coming on my
Thanks
show.
for having me.
Of course. Come back again.
Day 3.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.